All right, there we go. It's not. I didn't add the alerts. Check. Oh. Someone well rested without well resting. That's illegal. I have to go yell at them now. Hello.
Hello, sir.
I see someone well rested without resting for the night.
Sorry.
That's okay. You can choose to long rest, but remember, you've only been awake for 1 hour. You can't long rest twice in the same 24-hour period.
Actually, I was just trying to see if we set my my spell what do you call it? The focus points, but I hit the bed thinking that I would do it, and well, that's not going to work.
No.
No, you just have to left and right click on the little dots for the focus point pool.
Oh, yeah, okay. Man, it's been forever.
And with the spell slots, just just say no. This is how many I have.
So, did you guys enjoy your month without me?
It was okay. I missed playing with you guys.
Lots of outdoor projects, but most of it's done.
Well, at least it was productive.
Yeah, I almost fell off the ladder today putting up the last security camera.
Oh no.
Now we got UP cameras, spotlights on all 4 sides of the house now.
Dear God. Everyone's been doing security cameras regardless of neighborhood recently.
Well, we've had some people like down the street get broken in, and somebody had a trailer that's kind of close that got stolen. And we're like 3.5 acres in the woods, so good idea to have it.
Yeah.
And a kid constantly escaping, so we can find out which direction he went when he catch him on camera.
All very good reasons. Honestly, I think the only reason we haven't gotten into cameras ourselves is I don't even know why.
I went with the loopy setup because the it's a little bit pricey, but you get it on Black Friday. It's like buy one get one free kind of thing. You don't have to pay for any storage. It's all locally hosted or through your mobile app.
That's probably why we didn't go into it, despite the fact that we have been broken in. And the one time we got broken into, it was though we couldn't prove it. It was one of my cousins who had done it.
Oh dear God.
And another time, well, our dog chased them off. So
here you go, Contaro. Woot.com usually has decent ones refurbished or
well, the thing is, at the moment Miora's planning to move back out to Utah to live with my dad again to get better help for my mother. Because unfortunately, as her health deteriorates, well, it starts getting harder and harder for me. So, I don't know. My kid.
I'm sorry you broke up at the end there. It gets harder for you?
Yeah, it gets harder for us to deal with the emotional or mental strain of taking care of her because we're basically 24/7.
Yeah.
We don't unfortunately, unlike like other people in the profession, since we're living, we don't
Oh,
have
yes.
shifts.
You don't have a break.
It's always going to be that way with the caregivers. I know that because my father
Yeah.
had stage 4 cancer. The caregivers are always the ones who die first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not to mention, it's just it's harder taking care of a grown adult versus a kid.
Oh yes,
yeah.
very much so.
Especially when said grown
when they
adult was your
can't control
parent.
themselves.
Oh yeah, and yeah, you can't like lift them up like the 40 pounds.
I tried
no,
doing that
no.
with my father, who was like 300. I had to pick him up a specific way just to get him out of the
Oh,
seat.
Oh yes. If like my mom falls on the floor, I have to. We finally got a device to help. So because before then, that was the main reason why I'm the primary caregiver, is because I'm the only one strong enough to actually pick her up. The problem is, however, is that between having done some stuff while I was a truck driver and now helping my mom whenever she falls down, my back is starting to be upset at me when I'm standing for too long, particularly if it's standing in place.
ooh,
Now, does she
did
use
you
a
already-
walker to get around?
No, because unfortunately we're in a small house. My dad has put up like poles and railings in the hall, so she does have some stuff to help. And it has been quite some time since she last fell, so we're doing good. But unfortunately, the last time she fell, the last big fall she had, was unfortunately, despite using a railing and all the other good stuff, we believe she had a mini stroke, and it just caused her to fall, and in such a way that it actually broke her arm. She had to actually get surgery in order to fix it.
That isn't too uncommon.
So yeah, and at this point, there are some days where she only uses a commode in her bedroom, even though she's in the master bedroom. Unfortunately, her the trip to her, like the in-suite bathroom, unfortunately is not designed for a handicapped person.
Yeah.
While the way down to the hall one, despite being a longer trip, is far easier for everyone to get her there.
No, I understand completely. I went through similar things with my father's deteriorating health.
Yeah, so, and it's unfortunate because, and so you understand that particularly in taking care of a parent who's now running into the fact that they can't do everything that they used to. That's another problem, because getting them to listen and believe what you're saying isn't always working because they're the parent.
I had them take things that they weren't supposed to several times, and I got blamed for it, especially when they eat things they're not supposed to.
Yes,
the second your back is turned, a pack of smokes or whatever else goes right into their mouths, making everything worse.
Yeah.
And it's like, you can't tell me what to do. I'm the parent. And I'm like,
Yep.
and you also
right
can't
down
do anything
the
on your
floor,
own. So therefore, no, you cannot. We can tell you what to do.
You
and they
can
were
show
right
them the
there,
evidence
down
with
on
the
the
camera.
floor at 2 a.m. Ambulance call, and it's just like, I hope you're happy. You got what you wanted.
Yeah. One time,
Hey, Tony.
my mom, for whatever reason,
Tony.
was having like delusions. Oh, and hi, Tony. But so she actually
I have
wanted to come out
delusions,
and
too.
show me something, and it's like, no, sit down, don't carry something. You don't, your balance is not good with that. But she insisted, and then she ended up falling down on me. Like, you know what? We told you several times not to do this. And then she finally realized that the thing she came to show me wasn't even the thing she wanted to show me. It was something else. I'm like, my dad's gonna be here soon, so I'm just gonna leave you there so you can't fall and hurt yourself more.
Can't fall down if you already fell down.
No.
Exactly.
No. Don't. That's just so.
Yeah. I helped
Hey,
pick
it's
her
a
back
zombie.
up as soon as Dad got there.
Hey, Lou.
So she wasn't there very long, but still,
Yeah.
she had just been so out of it. Fortunately, she hasn't gotten that bad since. And hey, loser.
So,
He might still be in Call of Duty.
Ah, gotcha.
hmm?
Lone Wolf. Got the band back together.
Can you guys not hear me?
I can hear
Yeah,
you.
hear
we
you.
can.
It
Okay.
sounds like you're speaking directly into your phone.
What?
Yes.
Oh God.
No, I moved my microphone closer.
Okay.
Okay. That's good.
So, yeah, it's a pity Meow can't make it today, but well, they already had
End of the
plans.
day.
It's Canada Day. I received a whole song from one of my other Canadian players about, oh, what was it? Oh, let's see here.
Oh, Canada.
Nope, not that one.
I love that. That's basically the biggest joke about Canada is that even most Canadians don't know what the Canadian national anthem is.
Canada has a
Most-
national anthem?
Yes, of course they do.
I mean, people actually know the second
Malarkey.
Oh, national anthem.
You're making shit up, Bramble.
I promise you.
Canada's just a state.
It was in South Park several times.
Which is even funnier to me that they got the national anthem right.
Well, half the cast is all Canadians.
All right, so why don't we begin with a recap of what happened last time?
I think things died. We survived. We walked around. We made some mistakes.
And at least one enemy managed to run away.
Many people caught on fire. People ran.
Tony, you know you're muted? He might be on a call.
He's
You
part
know.
of death.
I will learn one of these days.
I knew it.
Will it be
I wonder
today?
how many things you said that we didn't hear because you thought.
Oh,
you were
I
muted.
told you all about my expensive trip to the center of the earth, how I've unlocked the elementals that will once conquered the earth, now will defend it because I persuaded them with my charismatic, being. And now I'm here eating waffles. So
Waffles.
I've had a very interesting vacation month.
Well, good. I'm glad you got some time to yourself, sir.
Appreciate it. How are you doing, my faithful DM and good friend Bramble?
Oh, God.
I got
Put my
a new-
headset back on and Tony's there.
Yep.
What's
I
this?
got another car and another job.
Oh.
So I was productive.
Oh, what's the job?
The job is cat food.
Cool.
See it.
Factory making cat
Factory
food?
making?
Yep. You can't exactly do it in a normal domicile. It is food prep, so no. It has to be factory.
Bramble, I just don't understand. You have a master's degree in mathematical
Bachelor's.
bullshit.
Bachelor's degree, sir.
Bachelor's degree.
He's educated.
Whatever.
Yes.
He has a math degree and he
Yeah.
can do complex calculations, yet you still settle for factory jobs?
No
I
one
don't think
will
it's
hire
settled.
me
I think
No one will
it's one of
hire
those
me
things
for
where
my
you're
degree.
overqualified for certain things.
Yep.
And
And
there's
it's
only
like, yeah, we
certain-
can't pay you for what you want. Then just pay me something. No, we can't pay you for what you want.
Because you'll leave us
Exactly.
because
I know how it goes, Bramble. Don't stress it.
join us in the tech sector.
I don't
Wish-
know. I don't have that problem. I keep getting people calling me nonstop. Yes, join the IT sector. We need people, Bramble.
I'm highly tempted at this point.
Look how fast I turned around from coding to IT. And before that was post office.
Mm-hmm.
You say coding?
Yeah, I did some coding for a year.
Development is part of IT.
True. But I was focused on the website.
Yes. development. You got web development, application development. You got back-end mainframe development. You got mainframe development too.
And then you just have development.
And then you have data
Development,
breaches.
development.
No,
No,
never heard of it. Never heard of it. Data
Don't
who?
say data breach in front of him.
Data
So-
who?
Spook him.
So what happened last time on the adventure?
Ooh, that's a good question, everyone. Let's
Bes-
take a look
besides
at our
killing.
logs.
Besides the killing that you all stated.
We breached the walls, and it was data.
we made mistakes and we slaughtered things.
Also, we discovered that sleep is still very, very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Best spells in the game.
Yes.
I mean,
And also, one of the players fell asleep. I forgot who. I think it was Tony.
In game or out of game? Ha, cha cha cha. I have narcolepsy. Anyway,
ja, 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 ja.
I don't think Langy fell asleep.
These three monsters standing next to each other that were obliterated found out how powerful axes really are.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Meows took him out, and then set him up, and then we took him out.
There was a big ogre guy who didn't want to die.
And he ran.
Yeah.
No, he
Ran like
eventually
He
died.
died.
It was
did.
the elven ranger lord master
Yes.
thing.
The orc ranger, yeah.
Yeah. Persistent damage was needed for that guy.
All right.
Gordon, my memory doesn't go back this far. I'm struggling here.
That's okay. That's why I'm going to repost some things you may have forgotten.
Thank you, Rebel.
Let's see. You killed Lord Nar. I remember that.
We explored his room. I'm pretty sure we got his key. Was that what we used to open up these double doors?
Nope. You just bashed in, and then there were the Zephyr Hawks.
Mm-hmm.
So now you have access to Spite's cradle. And you can see one of the structures that it's connected to is a tower, and it possibly goes deeper into the mountain. Who knows?
Amazon knows.
Well, we could clean up the bodies here, find out what
Okay.
we got, and then rest up, then head into the deeper bowls.
To think of it.
I'm not sure we want to rest since they probably know we're here.
Oh, they definitely
Could
know
also
you're
just
there.
go back.
Yeah, taking a 10-minute rest is just going to ask for it to get interrupted by people storming us.
Unless we are in a place we can lock the door.
Well,
in that
what
case,
we
they'll-
could
they'll
do-
just be ready for when we open up the door again. All of a sudden, arrows raining on
We can prep by taking the dead bodies and making a wall
us.
and funnel them
300
in.
like-
Yeah, why not?
we need more bodies.
I think there's plenty over there to make a wall.
Should be
At least
fine.
slow them down and make it difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to set up some type of contraption, like a Jenga stack of swords, and guess whoever passes that Jenga stack will hear it? I can set up a trap basically, and it alarms us. Yes, no, maybe so.
Do we want to take the rest or not?
Well, some of us are pretty badly injured, so
I can heal everybody up at least.
Could use some healing.
I'm pretty sure you've done battle medicine on pretty much all of us.
But I could do 10-minute medicine checks.
Right, but that means like 30 minutes.
Yep.
My character sheet.
Character sheet.
Never heard of it. What's one of those?
I thought I had a health potion on me, but I guess not.
You did. You had 3 of them.
We got any bags of holding by chance?
Nope.
No, I got sleeves.
Nope. I mean, if y'all want, I can also treat wounds. I'm not the best at it, but I'm pretty decent at it. Who's hurt? Actually, I'll show you, and I'll treat my own wounds.
I can also treat my own wounds too, so I guess we treat our own wounds.
Look at that. The first crit of the day. It's like it was meant to be. I heal for 13.
If anyone wants to carry some of the chest armor, it's 8 gold each.
And I showed my scraggly arms. I can't lift that.
Who are you using treat wounds on?
Myself.
Want me treat
Who
wounds
does
on you?
need treat wounds?
Leave. While bathing in the blood of my enemies gives me great battle strength, it doesn't heal wounds.
I see.
On the bright side, with 3 of us doing it, we'll have healed 3 people in just one 10-minute interval.
That's for you. Sorry, no crit this time.
So I take 6 healing.
Yep.
Better than nothing. I'm ready to go.
If we group, I can do a mass heal again. It's good for at least up to D8.
Up to you guys.
Everyone gets 7. That was a good one, actually.
Don't forget to heal yourself with that. Oh, you did it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, wait. Never mind.
All right. Are we ready to move on then?
Right. Yeah. So, we got here, or we got a door further south.
You were in the reception hall, and there are stairs leading north up to the guard tower and another set of double doors leading to the east.
We went in here already.
Yep, that was Lord Nar's chair, and you got the thing and the key, the invisibility potion and the key.
Okay. Have this locked door down this way. So, do we go
Yeah. So
top or bottom?
We could flip a coin.
1, 2 is gonna be heads. 3 and 4 is gonna be tails. Heads we go north. Tails we go south. Heads it is.
What about our third option of going home?
I think we have a certain disappointed ranger waiting for us if we try that.
Oh, we got Sleepy Tony.
No, he passed out.
He
No, I
probably
had a
got.
false
Doors or
start.
stairs?
Yeah, I kind of figured you had a call.
Where we head up to? See ya. Oop.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. We should use these things and I take out my adventurer's manual. Exploratory actions. And I'll avoid notice.
Okay. So yeah, you can do that. Go ahead and do your blind check.
You know, I'm going to do scout.
All right.
There we go. Thank you. We're growing, Bramble. We're growing. I said I'll come back, but here we are.
So go ahead and grab the scouting effect.
Do we add that to everyone? Or just yourself?
Yeah.
Okay,
Starting
cool.
at every creature in your party gains a +1 bonus to their initiative rolls.
Sweet.
In here, you
And I
can
can-
see. Oh, go ahead.
No worries. I was just thinking. I think I have Swift Sneak. If not, I have like a goblin thing that makes you run like at least half my speed. And sneaky. But yeah, go ahead.
This chamber is a small study. To the north, a staircase ascends to a double door. To the south, a stone door is set into the carved wall of the fortress's structure. Opposite the entrance is a bookshelf filled with alchemical lore. It looks like it's been added to for years.
Can we determine just at a glance what looks like the oldest and the newest?
Yes,
You want me to do a crafting check for that?
you can. So it takes you some time to determine things, but you basically get this as the result of your check. Using this library will give you a +2 item bonus to any crafting check that involves the alchemical tag. The collection itself is worth 200 gold pieces to the right person, but it amounts to 30 bulk.
Oh, we got to come back to this.
Yeah, but that'll be on our way out. And I'm
Let's
pretty
get
sure we
played.
already know someone in town who might want it.
True.
Oh, unless he's already been killed.
True.
Optimism.
True.
Okay, so stone door or double doors again?
Let's just open up and see.
I'll rush up to this door and not
Okay.
open it. I was gonna check for traps, but
Mm-hmm.
can I still check for traps now that the door's open?
Well, it
Well,
obviously
looking
wasn't trapped.
All right.
Staircase in that one. Let's you wanna
I
take a look?
lied.
You monster!
So
I trusted
Kantaro,
you.
Kantaro, I'm going to
I
need
saw this coming too.
Oh,
I'm
we
going
did. We
to
totally
need
did.
a basic DC.
someone else
reflex
was the one
save.
who opened it. I didn't touch it.
I know,
Yeah, I
but
think it
you were
was
the
me.
first one to walk through.
I think I opened the door by clicking this tile,
Yeah.
which I always do.
All right, that's a failure. So,
I'm
everyone-
trying to decide if I want to re-roll that.
yeah.
That's 10 points. It's all good.
Yeah, I'll just take it. Save
All
my.
right. So this is dumped directly into the room. You basically see a bucket of magical ice water pour on the ranger.
What?
Curse!
Old school.
Who did anyone notice that thing was cracked open?
Well,
Stupid ice
I-
bucket on top of the door trick.
now you have to make a donation for the Ice Bucket Challenge. That's how it works. I mean, what? Do you want me to check for future traps better?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Unpause.
Anything else happen?
And in the future, the rest of the adventure will have no traps, but everything will be considered trapped.
No, see, Rambo. No, you can't just say that because I will now check every corner.
So this appears to be some sort of living room, and it's very lavish, much more lavish than what you're used to seeing in town. The doors open to reveal what appears to be a ladies' hall. The stairs ascend to a small hall that lead to some personal chambers. Ooh.
Ooh, this must be the ladies' chambers. The lady that they were talking about. They worked for. Are we going to have initiative or something, or can we unpause?
Nope, I'm gonna unpause. I was just reading.
Yes, Zell, please don't open more doors or go up the stairs. First.
Oh no, I'm just to the side. I'm just waiting.
So, as you begin looking around, you see correspondence on the table and whatnot, and you see one of them is from Halid, that mutagen addict, confirming the delivery of various shipments of alchemical reagents from your caravan. Another piece of parchment contains a timeline of dates and notable occurrences near the bottom. It shows... Go ahead.
Yes. No, I'm just saying, yeah, we're still pocketing this.
It shows the date that Bort's caravan, that's your caravan, arrived in town with the note, tied up loose end merchant. Oh no.
Damn it.
That dwarf died instead. My god, they're killing him. They're killing him faster than I ever could. What am I looking at? My god. There are 2 entries beneath that line. One is dated yesterday and reads, "The last reaction is in place. I've had nightmares since that day in the bar. I hope to God they don't come for me." The final entry does not have a date listed. That spot is blank, but it reads, "Mother is avenged."
Oh, maybe it's something personal against the no. The merchant was just a loose end. So, unfortunately, this person's apparently done whatever they wanted, what they were set out to do, which is unfortunate. So apparently, she was hiding in the tavern and watched the death of our comrade. Unfortunately.
Well, fortunately for us, but they're afraid of us.
I would hope so. I would hope so.
If they could do that to an ally, what could they do to an enemy?
Exactly.
You guys are crazy. I can't believe you killed a dwarf.
Okay,
So-
trap guy.
So the question is, so that she might have already run away when she realized that we were here.
Nah. I mean, maybe, actually.
Mm-hmm. So it smells like beyond the door is the kitchen.
But he's checking for traps.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah,
ma'am.
I would like to check the door for traps with a thievery check.
Okay. Perception is
Or-
what you find traps with.
Ooh. I will do that then.
No sweat. Everything was fine for the last 4 hours, and then they decided to reset things, probably.
Like, hey, you know what'd be cool? If we just try this.
Did your power come back on?
You
It
know
did.
what'd be cool? Just fuck with it.
Yes. Yes. I apologize for that. So, let me look at what you rolled. Okay. You determined that there are no traps upon the store. In fact, it's a little bit ajar, as if a small creature opened it previously and squeezed through. And you can hear from the other side of the door humming and singing.
Double check and make sure the server's up. I timed out.
Yeah, we can't get to it.
Server is up, but I'll restart the server. I apologize.
Don't be.
And it's not your fault the power company decided to mess with something that had been working.
Well, if he paid millions of dollars a year to the company, then they wouldn't allow this to happen. So yes, it could be his fault.
What about infrastructure?
What
We
about
don't
it?
believe in that no more. It's been 50 years.
Can't we just put all the power lines and stuff underground so this sort of thing with semis doesn't happen?
I mean, can you pay the millions of dollars to do it?
I'm sure the US
They just
can.
need more.
They just don't
They
want
can't.
to.
They're actually broke, especially when it comes to the energy sector.
Then where
Sad thing
exactly
is,
is all this profit going? These record profits.
So it is actually by law that electric companies can't make a profit.
Really?
At least here in the state of Michigan, yes. Everything that they earn, they either have to spend it or they have to give it away. And it's so hard for companies to spend that much money that fast because most companies want to try to bring in physical assets to try and alleviate that.
Mm-hmm.
But they just can't. They can't buy the stuff fast enough.
It's a shame they can't.
And your message just finally arrived there, Bramble.
Yeah, it only took 10 full minutes. That's fine.
So there's someone here, there's someone apparently in the kitchen. Anyone have the urge to kick open the door? FBI, open up.
Can I sneak in
Yes.
to the kitchen with my goblins? Like with my size and my stealth, could I try to sneak in without alerting the person?
Absolutely. It would be against their perception DC. So I would need you can take your previous stealth roll, or we can roll a new one. It's up to you.
I'll take my previous stealth roll to avoid rolling.
Okay. So yeah, you can open the door very, very carefully. It doesn't squeak or anything. It opens quite plainly. And you see this creature sing it to itself.
The hell am I looking at?
And it's going all over in the food, helping to prepare things. It looks like it's cooking.
Can I wait for it to look at like one of the side kitchen appliances and then sneak underneath the table?
Sure, yes. It doesn't seem
so
to have
as
noticed you at all.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to listen to like what this creature is saying, if I understand any language. And it's
It just seems to be making odd noises and humming or singing to itself as it goes around, doing various kitchen tasks.
I'm going to try to use what's it called? It's a rogue thing. I'm going to create diversion by using my goblin tail to knock over one of the things on this table.
You know, if you piss off this demon that's possessing this, I swear I am not saving you when it kills you.
Pergy!
But I think it sees. Okay, yeah, I think it sees you before anything, so never mind.
You're kind of in front of the door.
Do I roll initiative?
Pergy!
Does anyone know what Pergy means?
Bloodlust rising.
Alright. I stand up from underneath the table to sandwich this creature.
Druid speak and Dwarven. Anything I can identify?
Pergy!
Okay.
Okay.
I take out a ration, and then I tap it on the shoulder with the ration.
Okay.
Pergy?
Pergy, he takes the ration, he puts it down in the seasoning, he begins chopping it up, he juliennes it, he puts it right in the frying pan, he gets right to frying it, puts it on the plate, he does a nice job with presentation, and hands it back to you.
Oh, I immediately eat it. Enhanced jerky? Get the hell out of here.
So I think
good.
all he can do is cook. I think that's its entire purpose is to cook food.
What is
That's
your
a sad
name,
purpose.
chef?
Pergy?
Are you your name's Pergy?
Pergy.
All right. 1 Pergy for yes, 2 Pergies for no. Are you here of your own will?
Pergy.
Okay. Well, there goes my.
2 and 3.
All right. 2 Pergies for no, 3 Pergies for yes. Are you happy?
Pergy.
Good to know. I take out some chalk and make a smiley face on the stone.
Oh, he immediately
Right.
cleans it up.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not sure it has much of a mind other than its tasks.
Possibly. Maybe it's. Any of you wizard folks? Is this like a family?
Familiar?
No, familiar.
I'm going to look over at the druid because that's the only wizard folk we have at the moment.
Pergy. Pergy.
I stand back. Oh
Perg-
no!
This time it wasn't me.
I immediately attempt to cure, not cure, but like a medicine check to see what the fuck is going on.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I see the skull. But let's see. Why not? What killed this creature?
So you've heard of this before. It's a spiritual link between a master and a homunculi. She detonated the homunculi to take mental damage when it disobeyed her.
It didn't do anything wrong. Okay. I'm going to leave the kitchen.
Okay.
I
close the
think she
door.
realized that we're here, heard it talking to us, and you're talking to them. How dare you help my enemies? Detonate.
Oh, they did feed me, huh?
Pergy.
Yeah.
Does anyone want this really fancy piece of
It's to die for.
Sure. No, you know what? Just because of that, it's mine. No.
Okay, so who wants to sneak up the stairs first?
Tony has fulfilled the required homicide requirement.
Does that mean I gain a level or a hero point?
Maybe. Maybe.
God. If you all want to climb up the stairs sneakily, like you do it like this, and I do my sneaky sneak up the stairs with the same sneak I had. Unless I have to
Okay.
reroll since Perky saw me.
No, you're good. You're good.
Alright. Langley away.
How sneaky we talking? We talking butler sneaky?
Can't
And you
believe
get-
there's this much gold up here.
And you get up the tower, and you see there are several windows overlooking Spite's cradle, and you see 2 more double wooden doors that look like they lead into a private chamber.
I'll do
Guys, Be very
perception for
careful.
traps. That was a perception for any traps in the door, or even if I could look through the keyhole of the door to see what's going on.
Sure,
I'm
I'll give you
going
both.
to- While that's going on, I'm going to sheathe the blade, pull out the longbow.
Okay. So, as you pull out your longbow, Langley takes a peek through the keyhole. He notices that the door doesn't have any mechanisms or traps on it, and he peers in and he sees this huge double bed that's empty. There seems to be a bathroom off to the left-hand side, along with a writing desk, and to the right there is a chest, along with a bureau.
Interesting. Langley explains that to the party. What do you see on your end, Lou? Sorry.
Who?
I get my point at the lizard folk.
Did he die
Mm,
in real life?
maybe. Thinking about it.
But do
Why
not
are you
fucking-
asking me to join IT if you don't like what you're doing?
No, I just read stuff on my phone.
Okay.
What are we doing?
My side of IT is pretty chill, but I'm on the low side. He's on the high side.
I looked through the one that Lou is standing in front of just to see if it's the same view.
It is the same view, yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to
I-
barge open this door.
Okay,
I'll
it's
just
unlocked.
open mine.
Yep. So there's quite a bit of stuff here. So I'm going to give it to you like this.
Oh.
Whoa.
I steal all 53 gold pieces.
It's not stealing if it's given to you.
This isn't my
Just-
room, so it's stealing.
I'll just divvy it up. Langley is good at math for some reason.
Divvying it up. Oh no.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
ours.
That's not how this happens.
It
There's
is.
the bathroom over here. Open up! It's the police!
FBI.
No one responds.
Ah!
It's a room with a bucket.
Oh my god. It's still fresh. Somebody was here.
Oh my
You
God.
touched it.
Well, I think we've explored all we can in this tower then, and unless there's a hidden doorway somewhere, which I'm not sure about. Just be sure I check under the bed.
No problem. Well, you check under the bed, and I've given you everything of value that you can find. But you do find some elven knickknacks and stuff that look familiar to you. You also make the observation, if she's living here alone, why does she need a double bed?
Alright, well, I'm gonna. So they're just elven, not like I've actually seen these particular knickknacks before.
Yeah, they're familiar to you as elven.
Okay, not familiar as in you've seen a person wearing these before.
No. It turns out
Okay,
Kantaro's wife was the villain the entire time.
Okay, gang. So this is how we can do it. We can divvy it up for 5 people. That's including Meow's character, where everyone gets 13 gold, 1 silver, and 5 silver, and one of us keeps 5 copper, and one of us keeps an extra copper.
I got
Said it was 13 gold,
And the last
13
one that
gold.
survives gets all the gold.
5 silver,
So-
5 copper.
1 silver, 5 copper, and one person gets 6 copper.
Or we
So-
split up for 4.
You
Can we-
want to split it for 4?
Can we just leave the copper here?
There we go.
I posted in the chat, but I mean, you want to split it for 4? Could do that. If we split it 4 ways, this is what we get.
Well, if this is the last session, I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, hopefully last session.
We'll just keep it in the party, and then if we need it, we'll spend it.
You got very
Yeah,
far
okay.
away.
Oh, I was just saying, we just keep it as is, and then if we see something catches our eyes as a party, we'll just spend it.
All right, so I'll add to my inventory the 4-way distribution,
Mhm.
and then we have the Mistform Elixir and 2 Elixirs of Life. I think some of you tanky folks should take one of those Elixirs of Life to be safe. And I either want the Mistform or someone else can take it. I guess that is me. I'll take it.
I'll
Isn't
take
the-
the lesser elixir of life.
Okay. That is a consumable. And is that a lesser elixir?
Yeah.
Bramble?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir. There are 4 moderate alchemist fires, 2 lesser tanglefoot bags, and a moderate fire energy mutagen. Anyone want? I mean, we can each carry 1 of those alchemist fires. How does that sound to everyone? Or I could just carry all 4.
I already took like the 13 gold, so
And that's the moderate one. All right. I mean, I can use my tail to use it, so I think I'll take them.
well the potions, like I'm just talking about like the actual gold that we had.
Oh, the
didn't
gold's
take
already
the potion.
dispersed.
Yeah.
The gold's already dispersed. I'm looking at the other loot that we need to disperse before we head out of
Oh,
here.
there's nothing I need unless there's like health potions.
Yeah, there's
oh, it's just
I
life.
grabbed the lesser elixir of life. You can grab the other
So
one
you should take one as well.
Okay.
since we're the frontliners.
I took the misform because I figured that might be helpful for my roguelike antics. Anyone that's tanky, I would just take the fire energy mutagen. If I believe that one is a resistance to fire, but I can look that up to be completely sure. But I feel that's kind of meta. Can I roll a crafting check to understand what that potion does, or should I just take it at face value?
You can take it as face value because you have the alchemy books downstairs and it's clearly labeled.
Cool. All right. So yeah, that mutagen. Actually, do not. Oh, energy mutagen.
Loser can have it if he wants it.
You said the elixir of life was a lesser?
Yeah.
Lesser.
Yes. So the benefit of that mutagen is you gain 20 resistance for the attuned energy, which is fire. Whenever you score a hit with a melee weapon, you add a 2d6 of the fire damage. In addition, you can end the benefit by unleashing a 30-foot cone of fire that deals 3d6 fire damage. The drawback is you gain a weakness of 5 for every other element type. So cold, electric, and other. I forget.
Well, I mean, that already sounds like my weaknesses anyway. I'm a wetlands lizard.
So if you want to take the energy mutagen, I probably looked at the major one actually as opposed to the moderate one. That's on me.
And then the question is, who wants the... Should we give the throwables to the druid, since he might be running low on spell salts?
That could be a good plan. What do you feel like? We don't want to just give you things, just be like, hey, I don't want to use this.
This is a moderate, you said, the energy mutagen?
Yes, it's a moderate one. So just look for energy mutagen moderate and just know that you should be able to edit it for fire, but if not, just know it is specifically for fire.
So what's your thoughts, Zell?
I'm thinking probably just keep it all. We probably sell it off or decide later.
All right. So yeah, I guess Zell will hold on to it, and if we use it, if he uses it, he uses it. If not, well, we can sell it.
Sounds clever, Trevor. All right. I think that's everything. And I assume this is like the search for the room, so I don't think there's anything else we should look for. Or maybe I could look for any hidden paths, like a secret stairwell or a small compartment.
There's a hidden path over here in this room. There's a
Really?
bucket.
Yeah.
Really? No, that's my name. No, I mean, that's not my name. I'm not Langley Bucket.
Run!
I sit on the bucket.
hell?
Pergy!
Oh God, it's back.
Pergy!
All dying.
Pergy!
Every last one of them is dying.
Kill me! Pergy!
Oh no!
Oh no!
All right. All right.
Can I heal
Mhm.
this guy or just
Perky.
from his vision?
Wait, where'd this one come from?
Blech. Pergy!
These two weren't here earlier.
Pergy!
It's duplicating.
Pergy!
That was a good bathroom break.
Oops.
Uses someone
Where
else's
did
toilet
everyone go?
bucket.
Pergy!
All right.
Abomination.
What's going? Pergy's alive,
But
and Pergy's dead.
Oh, I missed.
it's okay, it kills him.
Not so okay.
Does Pergy mean like purgatory? Is it just stuck here like this?
Hey, we need someone to check the door.
The other door
Oh.
over here is still closed.
Well, you all can handle that since you want to leave me in the bathroom. I heard all of you say run, and all of you ran. Go ahead, do the door. Do the thing that you don't need me for.
So as you open the door, you see what appears to be a very tranquil and resplendent room. This statue is of an elven woman with flowing robes, tears streaming down her eyes and coalescing into a pool at its basin. Within the clear crystal waters of the basin lies a stone box with the elven symbol for life.
Okay, Does it look like the box can open?
Yes?
All right. So, does anyone want to try and open that box? I'm worried about going into the water to open a stone box. Like, how deep is this pool?
It's about hand deep. It's literally just a basin. The box is just
Okay.
beneath the water.
So it's a small box, then.
Yes. You may use a grappling hook to get the box out. Yes. So you lift the stone box out with the grappling hook. It's quite sizable. It's kind of heavy.
Put it down on the floor.
Okay.
And anyone want to check this out for traps?
I think our rogue is currently very upset with us.
You all could check for traps. I'll just mourn Pergy over here.
Pergy.
Oh God, he's alive.
Oh, apparently this door is see-through.
It's just a storage closet.
Alright, I will come and check for traps, I guess.
All right.
Look, Final Fantasy Complete Edition's on sale.
Yes, it is.
Sweet. Oh, Steam Summer Sale is happening. If you guys want to get
Yes.
Steam Deck for 20% off.
Unfortunately,
What I've been looking at.
Unfortunately, the Pixel Remaster is not on the sale. So
That sucks.
Yep.
I could have sworn I did blind GM roll. Must have done.
that's
private,
quite
my
all
bad.
right. I'll accept it. You find no traps.
All right, I will try and open the box.
You will have to unseal it first because it has been sealed. Do you have a crowbar?
That's a good question. Do I? Let me take a look at my stuff in my backpack. No. Wait, didn't one of us have a crowbar?
I got a dagger.
Let me just take a look.
Yeah.
Nope. I do have thieves' tools. and that probably could just solve your problems. I just walk inside,
Okay.
point it at me, I'll do it.
Would
Right here out
this
of the water.
key work on the strong box?
Nope. It's not a strong box.
All right. Can I try to use some of my thieves tools to pry this open, or even like the flat side of this martial weapon to
That will work.
lift?
Yes. Yep, you can do that.
Okay.
You pop off the lid after a little bit of effort, and you discover the remains of an elven woman sealed inside.
Ah, it was her grave.
That's different.
Oh, that was a big box.
And I close the box. No one needs to see what's in there, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, our job is done. She's dead. That's not a job, though. Sorry, I'm just being
My
silly.
job is the murder.
If we put it back,
But you said it has the elven descriptions of life on it, yeah?
Correct.
Is that? Whoa! What was that? Who said that?
Pergy.
Oh, I'd like to search the body for anything in particular, or is it just an elven woman in like tattered robes and whatnot?
It is the remains of an elven woman that looks like she was burned at the stake. There's some bones and whatnot that you can make out from it. And inscribed within the box is a message: never help anyone.
Oh, that actually sucks. Okay.
Maybe this person being burned at the stake had to do the whole revenge thing we found the notes on.
Could be. Maybe this is their sibling. Who knows?
But we have more doors to look at, so
Well, Langley closes the box, says a subtle prayer, and heads to one of the doors.
Okay.
I jostle the handle, see if it's locked.
It's not locked.
All right, and I open it. No problem.
All right, and as you open it, you see the full-fledged alchemist's lab, where everything is produced, from mutagens to plague to more, and another identical fountain with a larger basin.
Interesting. Should I throw a rock in here and see if this explodes like the last one?
probably would.
I don't want to think about it. Do I hear anybody?
Yes,
or
you do.
You guys group hear anybody? Okay, cool.
You hear Zell as he's very surprised.
Uh-oh. Why are you surprised, though?
right behind me.
So I'm going to add a +4 circumstance bonus to its
What
initiative.
the hell?
Oh yeah.
Come on. Yes, Langley.
Ooh,
Yes.
the second crit of the day.
It's only going uphill from here.
Ooh, almost made it.
Womp womp. Hero point.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
Okay.
Don't take the hero point for initiative.
All right. So Langley, you're
Blast.
first.
Okay. After looking into this alchemy lab, do I catch a glimpse of this creature, or is it still within that whole ambushed scenario where I do not know its presence yet?
You do see its presence because it is a shark made out of water in water. Where it begins and where the water ends, you do not know.
I know what I know, though. That's scary shit. I'm going to... Oh, dang it. I do not have the frost vial because I used it last week or last session. That would have been really cool. With my cold cut dagger, a cold iron dag. I want to roll up to this creature.
Mm-hmm.
That's one action. My second action, I'm going to attempt to what is the move again? I'm trying to create diversion.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, we'll do a feint. We'll do a feint.
All right. Its perception DC is 18.
Let's go. Just made it.
Mm-hmm.
So it is now flat-footed. And I will strike with my dagger. I should have targeted. What is going on tonight?
Oh, the third crit of the evening. I think Langley is the chosen one.
So we're
I
gonna
mean,
crit damage.
As long as he's not using the
Action
bow.
engage.
Oh, where's the
Your sneak attack.
what's sneak attack? It's
You
like
double
a
that
D6,
too.
is it?
Yep, D6. You double that too.
So that's 8 plus 6. That gives us 14 damages with cold iron. And Langley up front with this is going to be a little terrified.
All right, Brian Shark is
Definitely
going
gonna be
right for the
okay.
druid.
Ooh.
That's a crit.
I like how he will point that crit. Oh,
Minimum damage of 8. Now it's going to grab you. The monster automatically grabs the target until the end of its next turn. And with its third action, it's going to do Deep Plunge.
Oh, not this again.
I've experienced this on Sundays.
But it can't bring you past the tears of the fountain. So what you see is the shark try to go back up with its prey, and it just keeps smacking Zell's head into the head of the fountain, trying to get it into the faucet.
How much bludgeoning damage is that? Dear
Can I take
God.
a free action to grab some popcorn?
Yes. Zenith.
Oh boy. What's the biggest? You know what? Shock for shock.
Okay. So that's a manipulate action. I will need a DC 5 flat check first. Okay, you succeed. You can take any form of those listed under animal form. So you can click on that and drag shark onto your token.
Ah, there we go. That's how I do it.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna bite him back?
Bite him back.
Okay. Deal 11 damage to this creature as you bite into the water, as you are locked in mortal combat between water shark and druid shark. Oh, wait, wrong one. There you go.
All right. So there's still enough of it outside of the faucet to attack, right?
Yep. Because it's gotta
All right.
it's gotta be grabbing Zell.
All right. So I'm going to, of course, use an action to step on over here.
Mm-hmm.
I will then hunt prey. Let's see. Might as well post it since it's been a while. And then I'm going to, since I'd put my longbow away earlier, I'm going to quick draw my Elven Curb Blade to strike at it in this same, strike with it in the same action.
Okay.
Ah, wrong button.
I think you broke the game, sir.
I was going up to where I had my character sheet minimized, and then accidentally hit the home button, so I actually navigated away.
Okay, that's a hit. Oh, wow.
And that
18.
Nice. But unfortunately, that is my third action of the round, so...
All right, loser.
The shark's still within range of me, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm hitting it for where I am, so...
All right. Let me uncheck the look like.
This looks so cool.
Strike one.
We started, because now both the
Hit.
shark and
Strike
Zenith are wiggling around at the same synchronized wiggling.
Miss. And that kills it. As you strike the water and it splashes out of existence. And Zell is freed.
Don't move, guys. Don't talk. Don't do any sudden movement. Combat hasn't ended. Combat's ended. We're good.
Now that's meta.
We just need to stay on our toes.
Something tells me that we might have had a bit more trouble if we had triggered it in the other basin, which is bigger.
Well, that's why I went into the shark one, so I wouldn't drown.
You'll notice that there is no longer any water in either basin.
It was all the water. It's a good thing you used the grappling hook to pull that coffin out.
Yep, otherwise it would have bit your hands.
Oh, how do I get this immobilized out?
You right click.
Oh, never mind.
Yep, you right click. Yep.
Well, I had to click the other one that was grappled.
Okay. So, the main laboratory. The doors open into a long chamber packed full of alchemical gear and experiments. Cauldrons stand next to tables, and even now, volatile mixtures are brewing and bubbling. We all understand what volatile mixture means this time, right? A large furnace is opposite the door, just behind a long pool of empty basin, with the statue of a woman standing at its head. To the east, a passageway reveals a set of descending spiral stairs, deeper into the mountain.
All right, so let's not start breaking things willy-nilly in here until we're leaving.
I'm clumsy. I might trip.
Not me, and anything can happen.
I'm trying to decide if I should start scouting again or not.
I'll take a second to meditate for focus.
Okay. So,
So
this is what's in the room.
Well, if he's refocusing, I'm going to see how long does treat wounds.
10 minutes.
1 hour after you've done it, though.
Yeah, it hasn't been
Yeah.
an hour yet, I think. So unfortunately, can't treat wounds.
I mean, I only treated my wounds. Who needs the aid?
I think you're immune to treat wounds from anyone once you've been treated for an hour.
I thought it was the individual's treat wounds.
I could be wrong, but that's how I interpret it when I read the rules about it.
Okay.
It's like putting a
Langley.
bandage on top of somebody's bandages.
Got it. Langley's gonna take a look at the table and see if there's any form of recipe
Okay.
for healing, any healing salves or anything that matches that. Can I do that?
Yeah, of course. And you kind of get the gist from the remains of the elven woman, the whole never help anyone or don't rely on the help of others. That has been this woman's credo for quite some time, because they're all offensive mutagens and whatnot. Nothing here is restorative.
I mean, what if she cuts her finger or something? You know, she would need a little help.
Pain is weakness leaving the body.
Sure, buddy.
So we've got. We also have the other stairway back in the foyer.
Mm-hmm.
So do we go up these stairs, or we go back and see what's through the other door?
I said we just continue on.
All right. I'll start scouting again.
Okay. You resume the sneaky sneaks?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll actually re-roll for my avoid notice.
Okay.
Oh, ignore that.
Yep. Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
That's
Too
okay.
quick on the click.
Eventually, they'll have a button just on the prompt just for secret roll.
The best part, though, is like if you go to that drop down in our chat and select that blind GM roll, all your rolls become blind GM rolls.
Yes.
So you end up. I think that would be easier, but that also gives you the prompt of, you know, hey Rambo, we accidentally did this. Can you unhide it? Regardless, yeah, I'll still do my sneaky sneaks.
Okay.
Wake up, Tony.
Here, what are you talking about?
Up
You
I
all
go.
taking the lead.
Yeah.
Oh god, this map is so large.
It is.
I'm still zooming in.
Yeah.
It-
Oh god, it worked backwards. I did the map kind of weird. Did I not put things there? That is so weird. No, I didn't
Hey,
put
guys.
things there.
You didn't play test it, so now we got an empty map. We're good. We
We
win.
all play testing.
Like regular Piazzo, I, as a professional, do not play test anything.
Hello? Blizzard? Is that you?
Alright.
So what, do we need a 5-minute break
Nope.
so you can put assets on the map?
There are no assets that need to go on the map. These are just walls, and I'm done.
Oh.
So as you come down the stairs, you notice that it's a lot cooler down here. And
like we could smoke down here, or like cools in temperature.
Both.
Oh snap! It is cool down here, guys.
Looks like the walls to the south aren't working.
Huh, that's weird. Let me see here.
That doesn't trigger as a door, so I can see through it.
Why is it doing that? I placed all this stuff, and that's a wall there. That should have blocked your vision. That's okay.
I see everything.
That wall
You
should
can't
also
block
be
my vision.
blocking.
That's very weird. Those are walls there, and they are registering. It might have had
He's just
something to do with the update that I did yesterday.
Oh, you put a door there?
Updates always break stuff.
Yeah, but it's not version 11 yet, so
Oh, yeah, this door isn't working either,
that's okay.
as well as all the other doors in the room behind it.
You know what? These doors identify as dark elves.
These were put in before the update, so I attribute it to that. But yeah, you see two passages, one with a set of stairs leading down into what looks like a holding chamber, and the other going forward into what appears to be another laboratory.
Which way do we want to go?
Heads is right, tails is south.
Sounds like a plan.
I can barely hear you, sir. It's like you're across the
Yeah, you
room.
sound
South
a
it
little
is.
distant.
I mean, never mind. It's right.
There you go. I can hear you.
Onward.
I will let our expert in
My God.
not dying come in to check the door.
Zoom. Zoom.
Oh wait,
Oh
did
my
it mean or you? Sorry.
I meant
So you
Yeah.
open the door to the holding chamber, and you notice there's this really weird dais where obviously someone is meant to either feed the inhabitants or just observe them. And you can see all these scratch marks and everything along the sides of the wall, like these cells had been occupied recently, perhaps by test subjects.
They like to watch.
Cave Johnson here.
Would you like to know more?
Oh, the dais, I think, goes back into the laboratory, potentially. How much higher is the dais than the floor?
About 10 feet.
So in that case, since I don't see anything in the cells, should we just go through the laboratory door, or do we want to go through here? It looks like Zell wants to go through here.
Okay. Yeah, you can climb up there. You gonna use your grappling hook and rope?
Even better.
Oh, the gun.
God.
That's good, guys.
Okay. It clicks into place after you fire it with a bang.
Uh-oh.
Zoom.
I will use the rope to get up there.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and sheathe my sword at this point. Well, I'm going to leave it sheathed because I don't know what I'm going to want out when if we get into combat again. So,
What's that? Looks like combat.
Looks like my next victim.
So
Like
it
something I'm
looks
avoiding.
like several people poised together within an amalgamation of a body with a mouth down the midsection.
Efficient.
and yep, here comes combat.
You're a little late on that.
I think we're gonna beat him.
You got it.
Maybe.
You could also just run.
Jathal.
Huh, me actually going first. That's unusual. So, gonna hunt prey it. Walk over and then quick draw sword because it's close enough.
Okay.
That was a pretty low roll. Do I want a hero point?
It says in Elven to you, no, go away. Don't hurt us. And then another voice in Orcish says something. Fight us. Free us, please. And then a human voice talks in, go away. Viridian vapor. Terrible, terrible woman.
No, I think I'm going to save my hero point for now. So that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Loser, you hear a voice in Goblin start speaking too.
Wait, I know Goblin?
It just sounds like Langley speaking.
Hey,
Oh, this
to
is
be accurate.
gibberish. I ignore said voice and think it's, a hallucination as I move closer with my weapons drawn.
Okay.
And I swing.
All right.
Die 1. Oh,
Okay.
where'd
Hit
it go?
1.
It hit. You
Hit.
got 21. Second one missed, however.
I see the second. Where's my hero point there?
Okay.
I can't believe I have the perfect spell for this guy.
Hit.
Damage 1.
Okay.
Damage 2.
24 damages.
Ends my turn.
Okay. Zenith.
I cast.
Worms
Since it's undead.
repast.
And non-skeleton, he takes additional 2d6. So it'll be 3d6.
I don't hear anything you're saying, sir.
Sorry. This is non-skeleton, but an undead. It also takes additional 2d6 per round. So that's 3d6.
Okay.
If it makes a reflex save. Or
Okay.
fortitude.
Oh, fails.
What's this about it being undead?
Oh, if it's undead, but and not a skeleton, then it takes extra damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be, instead of 1d6, it'll be 3d6. Persistent piercing.
Oh, all right. All right. So I have to give you a fortitude save is what you mean.
Yes, that too.
– 18.
Ooh, he just missed it.
Well, that's a regular failure, so it's flat-footed for as long as it takes persistent damage. Takes persistent damage. Full
So
damage.
3d6 on top of that.
All right. So it takes a total of 9.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And my last turn. I'm just gonna hide over here.
All right.
Oh, it's my turn. My apologies.
That's okay.
Langley seeing this creature. I heard it speak Goblin, right?
Correct. It spoke Goblin and said, like, so long, been down here, visitors.
Ooh. Looking at this amalgamation, can I attempt a recall knowledge of what would I even use?
It's going to be occult for aberration.
I'm untrained in occultism. Would you still allow me to make that check?
You can, but I cannot guarantee the information I give you.
Okay, I can't guarantee Langley would know either. So let's have some fun, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
With the cold iron dagger, I'm going to. Ooh, I don't have enough movement to get even behind you, eh, bud?
Remember, you're still down on the 10 foot below.
Oh yeah, that's right. So let me move up here, and then climb up that rope.
Mm-hmm.
And would that be like my entire 25 right there?
Yep.
Cool. Second action is to well, I'll move to 25 to say I get here, and then let's say
It's flat-footed, so you don't have to flank.
Oh, I don't have to flank, thank you.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
because he's got the persistent damage from that spell.
All right, so let's T for target and use our dagger to strike. That was supposed to be public. See, this is where it goes all downhill for me. Let's roll it again.
That's okay. I revealed to everyone. Both hit.
Okay, let's go. Damage.
Alright,
That's
you take
7
7.
damages. I had to move anyway to get over here, so that's my turn.
All right. It's a creature's turn. So what's going to happen is it's going to do 4 attacks and not suffer any map penalty.
Oh god.
Oh.
So we're just target you here. It has so many limbs, it's only going to take a -2 penalty to each attack, not suffering map.
Is it attacking Zell or Zen?
Nope.
No
Oh,
more
no,
than
I'll way
2
back
at any
here.
one target. Therefore, it can only, at most, it can hit 2 people with two attacks each. At most.
Oh, crit.
That's 1 crit.
I'm dead.
Well, it's going to give you another hit.
I think I'm dead.
Yeah, I think he's probably gonna die. No, that's not the damage. That's the attack roll.
Yeah, those are the
I
attack
know.
rolls. We got 2 crits. Now we're going to the elf guy.
I'm pre-dying.
That's a hit. And that's a hit. So let's do the elf damage first. Mr. Elf takes 17.
That's not so bad.
Mr. Lizard Folk
It's still up.
take 30.
Oh, you got luck.
Yeah. See that?
1 AP. 1
With its-
HP.
With its third action, it's going to hit you with a claw at -5 map. Crit.
So
Dying 2,
It's
please.
at 24, that's like 6 times my current HP.
But it is not your total HP. If it surpasses
If we add everything all together, everything was a crit
It
hit.
has to be
Everything.
in a
it
single
doesn't. It
digit
thankfully
single.
doesn't
Okay.
add together unless the ability says so. So even though it's more than your current HP, as long as it's not more than your max HP, you don't insta-die. Those are its 3 turns. Jathal.
Glad I used.
Ow. So let's start off with
Kill it.
a swing.
Hit.
Damblages.
Don't
All
forget
right.
to move me in initiative.
I shall. 1 moment. 15 damages.
Almost.
You know, since it looks like it's having trouble itself, I'm going to continue with my swinging
Okay.
for my other 2 actions. So let's start with the second swing. That was a miss, unfortunately. Do I want to re-roll that? Actually, the third might not be worth it with a -10 to it. So,
It might just die by persistent damage on my turn.
I think I'm going to go ahead and use my hero point since
Okay.
curses.
Worse.
And yeah, something tells me with the -10, I'm not going to be able to hit it at all. Since so far the only time I've known to hit, it's been known to be hit, is over 20. So for third action, what to do with third action? Let's see here.
Hey, Bramble, does the persistent damage happen on my turn or his turn?
It's going to happen at the end of its turn. Persistent damage always happens at the end of the creature's turn.
But in order to pull out the elixir of life, that's going to cost an action. Well, first I have to go to a one-handed. Let's see, yeah. Oh no, wait. Free action to go to one-handed grip. Okay. Let's see. Can I? Quick draw only works for a weapon. Pity. Well, I'll go ahead, change to one-handed grip with my free action, and then pull out the elixir of life with my last action, and that will be my turn.
Looks at you feverishly and says, "Healing, mercy," in Elvish.
I'll go ahead and do it.
Mr. Druid, it's an aberration.
You're gonna see if healing it does anything.
Is that the wrong one?
It's
I was
an
trying to do
aberration, not undead.
2 round.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, then I'm just gonna do regular thing.
What?
I said
Your
I'm-
microphone's above your head.
Can you hear me now? Is that working?
Yes. Yeah, I don't know what you keep doing, but you keep on going back and forth.
I'm just gonna do the regular crush rocks.
Okay.
DC 19.
Okay, reflex.
Half damage.
Okay. Langley.
All right, let's keep this crazy train rolling. We're gonna T for target. Dagger.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so close to 20.
That's a miss. Next hit.
Ooh.
All that damage,
Uh-huh.
and then last one.
Blech.
You killed it with your second attack.
And a
I know.
miss.
I just wanted to. And that's Langley's turn.
All right, we are not out of initiative yet. Give me a... No, go back. Give me a DC 12 flat check, loser. That was a D12.
Wrong
Why
die.
did you roll a D12?
Because I wanted to double my chance.
How would that double your chances when
Flat
12 is what you're aiming
D20,
for?
please.
There you go.
Still,
You are at dying 3, sir.
Damn, Drew could have saved me, but he didn't.
I can pop them up.
Yeah, use that overpowered healing item you have.
Orc ferocity triggers. Because one of the pieces
Percept-
used in him.
My little worm things.
What's that?
Goes at the end of its turn. So it will
Yeah.
get knocked back down unless it shakes off the persistent damage.
So it's
But
going to
still gets
stand.
to attack.
So it's gonna stand up first. Then it's gonna go right for the druid with too many limbs.
Aye.
Hit. And a miss. Then for the elf.
Oh.
Hit. Hit. So, Mr. Druid,
Oh, it hit me
Please
twice. I'm down. I only have 6 hit points.
7 for the druid. And 18 for the elf, who is now unconscious. Put you right below loser. And now it's going to take the damage. If it's more than 1, it's dead.
For real this time?
Maybe. Zenith. Okay. Is this a burst?
It's a burst. Get everyone up.
Okay.
I know. Now take him back down, Langley.
So I become wounded.
Yeah.
Fortunately, apparently, it's just wounded 1 regardless.
Yep.
Oh, you, Langley.
Langley.
I believe in you. He's still flat-footed, at least.
Let's keep that ball rolling.
That's a hit.
5 damage.
7
That's
damage.
7 with the cold steel, the core iron, excuse me.
It falls, and it screams in all 4 languages. Thank
Oh.
you.
I'm so glad I used persistent damage this time.
That helped a lot, particularly the flat foot for the.
Yeah,
rogue.
that too. I figured I'm going to pop him up. I'm just going to get everybody up.
Who's actually at, like...
Both of those guys.
Okay.
I'm going to drink the elixir of life I had gotten out.
Okay. It's cherry flavor.
Let me target myself first before I use it.
So
Has
this
it been
large
announced
chamber
tonight?
contains an alchemical laboratory, but unlike the one upstairs, it is clear that this laboratory for one alchemist only. Everything is meticulously cleaned and well organized. 2 cauldrons bubble alongside a central table covered in alchemical equipment. The walls are lined with shelves that hold old books and orderly rows of glass bottles, each containing reagents and ingredients. 3 pits, their contents hidden from view, fill one side of the room. Nearby, a tall glass cylinder contains the blackened corpse of a dwarf surrounded by a green swirling mist. You recognize this dwarf as your former companion.
Wait, what? She stole our dwarf's corpse?
For research.
How did you not notice the female elf in there? Oh, wait, there were a bunch of elves in there. That would explain it.
Brambo, how long has it been since we used medicine check?
At about maybe 5 minutes.
Alright, I'm gonna use an elixir of life then.
Okay. So you see a formula book open on the central table next to a bubbling concoction. It is labeled Viridian Vapor.
Wait,
The
one of
book
them
does not
mentioned
describe
the-
a cure.
One of them mentioned to beware the Viridian vapor.
The disease causes a horrific fungus to grow in the lungs within hours, leading to death.
Not a fun way to die.
The book describes the absolutely lethal dose disease is contracted by inhaling vapor.
That's what the plague was, wasn't it?
That's what those plants were.
According to any crafter in the party, by looking at the book, you surmise that 500 batches of ingredients are here to conduct Viridian Vapor.
That's a lot.
And there are a number of empty containers. A parchment tucked inside the formula book bears a simple diagram of a round, flat-topped rock with a depression on top. The diagram depicts a procedure for using acid to create a reservoir inside the stone. There is only one note on the illustration reading, "Mother's ring will be the key."
Oh crap! She's got whoever this elf woman is. She's gonna try and like probably kill the town with this thing.
Your druid can
Destroy
tell
the batch.
you. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No. I said we could destroy all this batch after finding out how many doses of this evil concoction we have.
Yeah, it's not mixed yet. It's just the ingredients there and all the empty containers. So you recognize the structure as the Plaguestone.
How about that? Relaying all of this information back to everybody. Looks like this is the start of all the plague.
And Langley can recognize that her plan is to destroy the stone using her mother's ring, which she has enchanted to explosively shatter the stone when it comes into contact with the ring. Weren't you given 5 rings recently?
We were. At least we took them.
Yes.
We sold most of them.
And
Well, we had-
weren't those rings on one of her accomplices?
So one
We
of
haven't-
them probably, if it touches that plague stone, will explode it.
Okay. Which ring was the elven ring?
The one Meow has.
That she's not here.
It was the movement one, right?
I believe so.
Oh
Let's-
God, our Pathfinder is gonna die.
Only
So,
if she touches the plague stone. Let's see what she has on her.
Let's not tell her about this.
Well, it's only if she touches the plague stone with the hand with the ring.
Yes.
I have Bord's blessing.
Okay.
Oh,
Is
look,
that an
here.
elven ring?
This is no, it says Dwarven. Excuse me.
Okay. That's the ring she took. Oh, she took 2 rings.
Yes.
And then we sold the other 2.
Uh-huh. And were either of
Which-
those 2 elven rings?
I'll tell you in a second once I find the name of those rings.
It looks like
Do I
we
remember
sold the
them?
ring.
You remember they were expensive?
Yeah, Elvin. That's pricey.
Which one of you fuckers had it?
That
I
was
had,
a ring.
I had one, but I sold it.
I didn't get a ring.
They sold 2 rings to help pay for
Is it chat?
rings of striking.
Yeah.
Or runes of striking.
Doubling rings and runes.
Uh-huh. More rings. Rings for rings.
I see a pest form.
This is what we get
Oof.
for not reading the flavor text.
Uh-huh. Isn't pest form something a druid would do? And isn't the ring made originally by druids? Confirmed by your druid?
Oh no, if a druid buys it, then it goes to pray at the ring at the plague stone. Kaboom!
Let's do a knowledge nature check then.
For what?
Finding a way to destroy this thing. I thought since it was made
You've got all the diagrams and stuff in front of you. It's just a stone ring. The only way that this plan works is if that ring gets next to the stone.
It has to be. It doesn't have to be the same ring. It has to be a ring of elven make, correct? Or am I just crazy?
It has to be her mother's ring.
Sugar, honey, ice, and tea.
And she probably hawked it over to the dwarf who thought it was just another one of the pretty rings that he loves so much.
Well, I guess you gotta go back in town and get those rings back, fellas.
How big is this stone?
Remember, the Plaguestone is in the center of town. It's as big as a small building.
Oh yeah.
So if that explodes, that's going to do lots of damage. But on the other hand, it sounds like she's planning on using it to spread this vapor. Or perhaps the explosion would spread the vapor.
Either way, we got a bad case of vapors.
Our messages don't go back far enough either.
I mean, if you keep scrolling, it goes.
It goes to 28 days ago, but there's like a large chunk missing. It goes from like an hour ago to 28 days ago.
So
I have 50 days ago.
Let me, since it's been a while, I'll be nice. I'll tell you all 5 of the rings you got. The Ring of the Wary Traveler, Bort's Blessing, Merchant's Guile, Stalwart's Ring, Warrior's Training Ring, and the Ring of Minor Arcana.
The Warrior's Training Ring is the one that I took, but I sold it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's the travel ring. Does someone still have the? I don't think we sold the travel ring, did we? Or did we still trade? So
That was the one with the movement speed, right?
Yeah. I never actually even got a ring, so who knows?
And where did they go?
all right, I'm looking through my inventory.
I'm looking at
all
my
I-
inventory
hold on to
right
it.
now.
All I have is Bort's Blessing.
I don't have a ring.
Because I see 6 rings there, not 5.
All right, who's the Benedict Arno? Who's holding out on us?
So
You only found
Meow got
5
2.
rings. I only gave you 5 rings.
No, wait.
Ah.
The guy was killed. They must have taken the mother's ring from him then. So
That
he
could
only
also
5
be
rings.
accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, we
Yeah.
never actually had her mother's ring.
Guys, I got a simple way to solve this. Just leave the town and never return. Don't
True.
worry about it. Don't think about it. Don't talk about it.
Remember the
The
Warriors
town is just gonna
training.
die. Just leave it alone. Blockade it off. Let's treat it like it's Raccoon City.
just cut it off.
Remove it from the map.
It's kind of already not even listed on the map.
Yeah, it's fallen on hard times the last 2 decades. This will finish it off for certain. In fact, you might think that maybe this Vilry person was the one responsible for the downward turn of the last 2 decades.
You know what? The Simpsons predicted this too. They made a whole movie about it.
The dome pulling up. Yeah, why not?
The ring might actually be in his castle place. Should we keep exploring and then head back?
Oh, the Ring of the Weary Traveler also has a transmutation tag on it too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Oh no. Transmutation is
Oh,
something
yeah.
alchemy does.
Oh no.
Do we still have the Ring of the Weary Traveler, or was that one of the ones we sold?
Or is that one of the ones you never had?
No, I remember
know
the
we
Weary
had
Traveler
it.
being there because Meow wanted to take it. She thought she was gonna have a permanent plus 10 movement speed.
Okay. And it's not the Stalwart ring because she has the Stalwart ring. She has the Minor Arcana ring. You have Bort's Blessing. You had the Warrior's Travel ring. That just leaves one of the 6 rings, man.
No, so we had the Ring of the Weary Traveler.
I don't think-
So it was a Merchant's Guile then.
Mm-hmm.
Stay.
Yeah, that's the one ring because we found 5 rings. That wasn't it.
Yeah, merchants was the one that we had.
Right.
Oh.
So that's a 6th ring that's unaccounted for.
When he was killed, when he was assassinated, they must have taken the ring from him. So we could open up those doors over to the east and see if the lady's here. But if not, then we need to make all haste back to town. Or, run the hell away from it so we don't get caught up in the explosion / new plague.
What do you mean explosion? There's not going to be an explosion here. That's going to be in town.
Exactly. That's what I say. It's either we rush back to town or we go away from town so we don't get caught up in stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, do we want to keep checking out this thing, see if we find the lady here?
Might as well. Either that or we gotta head to the stone to stop her.
Continue to check the place, and then we'll head back.
Okay.
And if we hear a loud kaboom, we know not to go
We
back.
take 5 steps and the ground starts shaking.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh. He agreed.
What's your thoughts, Tony?
I'm refocusing when everyone's thinking.
I'm focusing my hero point back too. Don't worry.
I don't
Oh,
think
that's
so.
not what it works.
Oh my God. Oh god.
These are some big doors.
Wait, our elf is
Let's check.
crawling around.
You'll notice I'm not opening said doors.
I'm just saying, you're crawling around. You're still prone.
Ah, I forgot to remove that. Yep, there we go. No, I'm not.
Go through these doors first. Let's see.
Okay.
Boom, boom. FBI, open up. Kick.
Okay, you kick open the door, and what you see is what appears to be cavern walls and a lot of dead bats on the ground.
Testing
COVID.
out the vapors.
My God, I've never
It's
seen
COVID.
anything so beautiful. Death everywhere.
Should we do perception? Oh, we're not going to be able to see vapors. Is there any way to detect the vapors?
Yeah, you
Today.
you waft them.
Inhale it.
Yeah. Take a deep breath.
But
Mask
that
up.
could kill you if you inhale the vapors.
Necessary sacrifices.
Well,
Acceptable
I get a +1
losses.
second. All right, so I need to do a will save?
Fort save.
Or
Mm-hmm. I'll let you know if you need to roll one. Don't worry.
I'm prepping it.
You cannot
Ready now, my
prep a
breath
fortitude save.
No, I'm pulling up the menu because I'm going to walk forward.
Okay.
Cover your face.
I
The
will walk down here.
the stench of death, and as you walk, you squish on some of the dead bats.
All seems good so far, guys.
Oh no, these caverns are extensive. They continue on. Oh no, this could be a secret passage out of the place. She's probably already gone through this way.
It's not, you hear a female voice from further down into the cavern.
Come on, guys, move forward. When combat initiates,
You hear the doors slam behind you and lock.
I'll try the key that I'm carrying on him.
Okay. It's too small for them.
Curses.
Get out of my way. I'll attempt to lockpick. Oh, use my thief's tools to pry the door.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Yep, your lockpick gets stuck.
You vile monster.
Now, she
Nice.
says from further down in the cave, no need for name calling. I have the key to those doors right on my person. All you have to do is talk to me like a normal human being.
Okay.
We're anything but
That's
normal.
racist.
I'm not a person. I'm a lizard. Oh. Monster energy drink on the ground.
Yes, one of my more reputable concoctions. Oh, it gave me quite a lot of capital to work on what I'm doing down here.
Joke's on you. I like high sodium drinks.
Tell me, was it worth helping Bort? Was it worth helping people of the town? Don't you feel yourself stretched a little bit thin? Don't you think you deserved a little bit better, considering how poorly they treated you? They accused you of murder.
I'm gonna go and transform now into a K9.
Okay.
That is an ugly bat. What have you done to that poor child?
He's not a child, he's my behemoth. I sewed him together with the corpses of everyone who didn't survive the experiments.
And you just had to use the one with the worst dental care?
Now, if you're going to critique me, I'd like to see you do better.
I'll have
Stop.
to disassemble this one first.
Not one step further, she says, raising the crossbow. We're here to talk, after all, aren't we?
Depends on what you want to talk about.
I want to talk about the future of this town. I want to talk about your future, my future, and the future of my product.
Monster energy drink. Makes a monster of you.
Yes, it does, she says with a vicious smile on her face. Oh, there could be elaborate plans. There could be terrible things that could happen with the Druid Circle and the Plaguestone. That's fine. But to reach the world over, you need marketing. You need a product. You need something people are willing to ingest.
The sound of a gulp.
Why, are you trying some of my product over there? I see.
No.
It's infectious, isn't it?
No,
Right down
it's
to the
just
packaging.
I was slicking my elbow. I was just like,
Jathal, is that you? Small world.
oh,
As
know
you
this
see.
lady.
An elven woman across the way with the crossbow.
That's not your wife, is it?
No.
Isn't that her sister, though?
Still with that hag of a wife, aren't you?
Yeah, she's waiting outside.
Let's get his wife in here. She's probably more deadly than he is.
I assure you, she's
You're
quite
full.
useless.
Well, I guess, birds of a feather flock together. Ain't that right? As I turn around. My head
So-
spins in a 180.
How do you want to do this?
So do you want to talk this out? You said the future of this town.
Yes?
What is it called? So and so's folly.
Etrin's Folly. And never was
There
a
you
town
go.
more aptly named. Over a century ago, they burned my mother at the stake for being a witch, when all she was trying to do was heal the sick. The druids outcasted her, blaming her for the plague that they had wrought and brought down on the town by mistake, instead of taking responsibility for their actions and owning up for what they did. They used my mother as a scapegoat. She, who had given everything to this town to help people, to make sure that suffering didn't happen, and then the druids ran.
Well, welcome to Russia. I mean, Taldor. That's what they all do here.
As someone who's
You have chosen to disobey.
Oh, you only heard that guy.
Nice.
At least the big guy is the last.
It doesn't want to play that song. Let's see here. Nope. All right, this is it, gentlemen.
I've been waiting
Loser.
for this cutscene all week.
No cutscene this time, just cutting people.
You might need to unpause it so he can take his turn.
I thought you were going to talk.
You should have took 2 steps. You can always bide your turn.
Yeah, you can delay. All right, you're not going to
And-
delay.
End my turn there.
Okay, shut the
Your
hell.
tactics.
Sick 'em, Ranger.
I'm going to hunt prey on the elven woman.
Ah, well,
Because I think that crossbow might be, alchemical in nature.
I'm flattered, sir, but you're married.
Then I'm going to quick draw my longbow and Kertwang.
Hero point.
Of course, I roll on that one.
Need a hero point?
It'd be nice.
Cost my hero point. Go again.
Much
That's
better.
a hit.
Nice.
Ooh.
12 damages. As you strike this woman in the shoulder.
Oh, they did not much.
No, dude. I'm trying to decide if I want to fire another shot or get into cover.
You're the
I
only
think
one that
this
can
will be
hit.
closer, but
You're the only one that has the range.
yeah, and she's at the max of my. She's at the maximum currently of my range increment, so I'd start taking negatives if I shoot further away. I
What about
don't know the range
the creature?
increment of. Oh, the creature. I guess I could shoot it. Sure, I'll shoot the creature.
Miss.
And that is my turn because that's all my actions.
I'm gonna sit here and yell at the thaw. You want to damage something, you gotta hit it first.
She's going to delay. Zenith.
I'm going to delay.
Okay. Till when?
After the big creature.
Okay. Langley.
Ooh. They're quite the distance, eh?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You can always delay. If it moves up close enough,
Just-
you can smack it.
Let's have some fun. Langley is going to interact with his bag and take out the invisibility potion,
Okay.
and then second action is going to use it. I should have dragged the effect first. It's all good. This should be one that says invisible, yeah. If I zoom in enough, I can see it.
There is. There is an invisible status. There you
Cool.
go. I like
And
how
my
it makes
last
you
motion-
translucent.
Yeah, for my last, I'm just gonna up.
Okay.
Block his path.
It's going to move 3 actions there. Zenith.
And I'm gonna bite.
Okay.
Justice Charles.
Miss.
Oh no. Nope. In my turn.
Crit miss. It's Vilry's turn.
To me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Agna. Well. Den strike.
Okay. Was that a step?
Yes.
Okay.
I only moved 5 feet, right?
He noticed that due to diagonal, he was 15 feet away.
1.
Hit.
Strike. 2. Oh.
Crit fail.
Damn it.
13
That's a low.
damages.
Ends my turn.
Okay.
Hmm.
Jathal.
You know what? Let's see. What's my movement speed? 30. She's just out of 1. I don't like that. Look at that crossbow first. So I'm going to drop my longbow.
Okay.
Then 2 actions. To run up here. Yeah, and I know this is going to trigger an attack of opportunity if it has one.
It is indeed going to do an attack of opportunity.
Thank you for reminding him.
And it has reach. Does a 27 hit?
That hits, but fortunately is not a crit.
Take 11 damages.
All right, damages. But now I'm
Dang it.
within a striking reach, so I'm going to quick draw my blade.
Hmm.
Oh wow, she is
Miss.
a bit harder to hit.
She puts up her bracers and deflects it. And then
Wonder
she,
Woman. Oh,
yep, she clicks her little flick against it and goes like, try harder.
well, that's all my actions, so that's my turn.
Langley.
Savage.
All right. Langley is going to Let me actually read the invisibility effect before I say I'm going to do something and waste an action.
Yep. So actions in Pathfinder don't make you visible. Only attack actions make you visible.
Got it. All right.
So anything with the attack tag.
All right. So first things first, Langley's going to move towards this individual.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to steal from their inventory.
Okay. You get a +4 to this thievery check. And you need to beat a DC of 20.
All right. Let's go, lads. I'm gonna use a hero point.
Okay.
Huh.
Just one more. Yay.
If it was a 4, you could have got it.
Huh.
Yeah. So that didn't work out.
Yeah, you attempt to go for it, but she feels like little fingers on her dress, and then she whips back suddenly, goes like, "Is someone there?"
You pervert.
Cop of fear.
Ooh. I think what I'll do now.
Do it again.
Can I try to do it again?
Yes, you can. It's not an
Higher
attack
DC
action.
this time?
Nope, the DC is the same.
Oh, add a +4 to this.
Yep.
Yay!
21, you succeed. So what are you taking off this woman's person that is not immediately equipped by her?
I'm gonna look for some type of alchemical vial that she may have on them.
Okay, she has several. A red one, a green one, a yellow one, another green one, and another red one.
Yellow or red?
Oh, you should have stole the ring.
I'll take the green
Unfortunately,
one.
that's probably on her hand. That's
Yeah, I
Alright.
can't. I'll have to slide a hand that. Well, I'll take the green vial.
All right, do you want the first green vial or the second green vial?
The first one.
All right, you get this.
You know,
Ooh.
having the ring equipped doesn't make sense because then she'll have to blow her hand up.
That doesn't stop her
Next
from
time.
picking it off and throwing it at the stone.
Next time. No worry.
We'll see.
All right, that's my turn.
Stop giving me ideas.
Exactly.
The behemoth.
Giant gremlin doll.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna bash both of ya. The first one is going to be... Ah, yes. Massive strike. He's gonna strike the doggy.
Don't pop the doggy.
Miss by 2. Third attack. Hit. 14 damage to the doggy.
Wait, with the reach, is it making a ranged attack?
No, it is not. Zenith. That's not how melee attacks work. Woof woof.
Oh, my turn.
Yes. Lots of measuring going on.
I know, I might want to remind him that there's an attack of opportunity.
He's already used it.
His turns come around though, so he might have it back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's once per
Question
turn,
me.
not once per battle.
Then I'm gonna strike.
Okay. That's a hit.
Aw,
4 damages.
it would have been 16.
You nip him.
Is that all the fury you can muster?
.16 is a miss.
Can I reposition without attack of opportunity?
Only if you step. Okay.
Is that a rock or a pillar next to us?
That is a stalagmite.
Okay.
All right, it's Vilry's turn. She is going to take out... Yes. Some bottled lightning, and she's going to throw it right here, because she knows someone's there. And she's going to hit Jathal with it. So, let's see. We're going to target Jathal, and we're going to hope we get lucky. So that will be used.
Lightning in the bottle.
21 hits.
Ouch.
And each of you take 2 lightning splash damage.
You threw it at Zenith.
Yeah, you threw it at me.
Oh, it's Jathal. Oh, yeah, I had you targeted. Sorry.
Doesn't
21
Jathal
still.
have a different AC?
He has 19. It still hits.
It still hits by 2.
Oh.
Yep.
Just want to make sure, guys.
Mm-hmm. So she has
I take 2 splash damage.
2 splash damage electricity. She has quick bomber, so she threw and interacted with the same action. Next, she's going to take out a mutagen. The yellow mutagen. And with her third action, she's going to drink it. And it looks like her skin became very stony.
You got emotional as more.
He's also got a negative 10 move speed too, guys.
Loser.
I'm going to strike again at the big burly guy in front of me.
Okay. Crit damage. Hit.
He at least has an 18 AC.
That was the crit. Damn.
39. That was a massive amount of damage as you see body parts start falling off this thing.
And third swing.
Crit miss. As is tradition.
One more hit would kill it.
Maybe. Or maybe it'll explode. Jathal!
Oh, God.
Gonna use an action to step on over here, and then
That's not a step. That's 10 feet of
the move.
movement. Nice
I'm gonna
try.
walk over here. I'm just gonna walk over here. I'm walking here. Second action. Swing.
And a miss.
It just deflects off her skin.
Yep. And second attack.
Miss.
I'm going to crack another joke from the distance. It just thought I can see why you don't have kids.
Oh. Langley.
Langley's gonna go for another thief check.
Sure.
See if they can grab.
3 more potions.
DC 20.
I'm gonna actually look for the ring this time.
Okay. It's on her left hand.
Cool.
Ooh, got it.
All right. So, do you have the pickpocket feat?
Let me actually make sure.
Oh.
Because this item is
Nope.
equipped.
Nope. So I guess I'll go for a potion.
Okay. Let's see. She used the yellow
She
one,
drank yellow.
and you
so
have the
I'll
first
take-
green.
I'll take the first red one.
Okay. You get this potion.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try something silly at Bramble.
Okay.
Can I replace that fire resistance with an alchemist fire?
Yes, but that will take an interact with something you're already holding.
So the first action I used is to thieve that. Yeah, that would, no, I can't do that in the same round, can I?
Just take two more.
You'd have to pull out an alchemist fire,
Right.
which unfortunately is being held by Zell, unless you had one on yourself.
Well, here's the thing: I have 2 hands full of potions right now because I didn't have an action. I didn't use my action to put away the mutagen.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll use my next action to put away the mutagen, and my last action. I'm gonna actually drink this potion of fire resistance.
Okay, that's not an attack action, so you're still invisible.
I have a quick question.
Yeah?
I know he's invisible, but are the potions invisible?
I'm not going to say that.
Oh no!
Thank you. I put away one and I drank the other one, so it just looks like it's covering glass right now.
You're around the corner. You can't see.
Could be invisible man. You can put it in a bag and it disappears.
I was just wondering if we were allowing her to see the invisible man walk around because of the floating potion.
I am well aware of what I'm doing, sir. Don't you worry.
And that's my 3 actions. I've done no damage this turn. I've been just fucking with the boss.
Behemoth. Very upsetty. Now he turned you into spaghetti. Massive strike. Crit. So I'm going to need a DC 19 Fortitude save from the Woof Woof.
Oh god.
I measured it, loser. You're okay. I measured it.
No, I just thought it was weird how it was measuring.
Yes,
coming
it
down.
is. Pathfinder is weird like that. The direct diagonals are an extra 10. All right, so you're not knocked prone. You're only moved back. Save or be knocked back. You're only knocked back 10 feet. Please take 26 damage, Cell.
Oh, it says 20 feet on a critical hit.
Right, it's not a crit, though.
Oh, I thought I saw it register as a crit hit.
Third attack. Bop. No boop the snoot. I shall move
You already did boop the snoop.
Zell atop the behemoth. It's Vilry's turn. I'll do you and your wife a favor and serve you the papers instead.
Really? Thank you. I've been trying to escape her for years.
She's going to take out her +1 dagger. And with her second action, she's going to stab ya.
Looks like it's bigger than his.
6 damage.
I'm still up.
Crit hit.
No more. These crits. No matter what she rolls, I'm going down.
Dying 2, please, and I'll move you on top of her.
Oh.
All right, loser.
Strike. Double slicing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hit. Hit.
I'm gonna blow up here, guys.
14. That's much more than the 4 damage it had. The 4 HP as it collapses down into the ground in a heap of body parts, and one of the eyeballs just rolls away.
I'll spend my third action to do that.
Okay.
End turn.
Langley.
Let's do this again. Where I what's remaining? It's the other green and yellow, I believe, or the red.
Got it
Excuse
right.
me.
She has one more green and one more red on her belt.
All right, I'm gonna try to sneak the red one away.
Okay. She actually has 3 of these.
I'm hoping it's like a healing potion, but I doubt it.
Well, good news.
Holy shit! All right, my next action is I'm gonna take the stride here, and with this potion in my hand, I am going to interact with my good buddy here and use.
Why is my potion moving on its own?
All right, click that 3D. Yeah, click it and you just heal it.
Yep. You're still invisible because you didn't do an attack action.
As long as it is.
And I just like, oh, this is working out way better than I expected.
I'm ready in a swing in case she moves again.
All right, Zell. I'm going to need a DC. Was it a crit? If it was a crit, then a DC 12 flat check. Why did you roll a D12?
They hit
It's
12.
12.
Immediately go, roll the D12.
He's trying to
D12.
increase his chance.
Dying 3. All right, remove participant. Jathal, you're on the ground. There is sweet nectar at your lips. This woman is looking at you dumbfounded, like, how?
I
I'm
got a
ready to
healing
actually
potion.
Stand up.
Why is your dog talking when it's unconscious?
I'm just going to shrug. I have no idea. Then I'm going to swing at her.
Okay.
Actually,
You
wait,
get up?
Hunt, pray, go. Yeah, you use the one to get up.
All right.
No, that's until the next daily preparations. We don't lose hunt prey when I fall unconscious, which is pretty cool. So, yep. So let's see here, and so swing, bada bada.
Oh!
Oh! That's funny.
Crit for
What?
crit!
This is gonna be big. And then of course I don't roll really well, but oh well.
You didn't double it.
Oh, well. Yeah, I rolled regular damage. My bad.
So
Anyway,
34?
that's, 34.
All right, you slice
Just
into her
double that.
midsection and just rip open her chest as she goes, ah! How dare you! Don't you know that the town is the real villain? My mother suffered needlessly. I'm just exacting my revenge. Wouldn't you do the same?
No, otherwise I'd probably me and my wife would have had a fight by now with blades.
I knew Jathal was a
And then here
pervert if
comes
he
my third
sliced
action.
up the chest.
And
Which
here
unfortunately
comes the
doesn't do
third
anything.
attack. Mid-conversation.
And that's my turn.
Step! Well, if I can't kill you,
No!
I'll still kill the town. I stepped! I stepped!
Oh, you're lucky.
She's going to use an envision action, which is going to cause a large slime as a free action to appear in the cauldron and start making its way through the mountain towards town. As she looks back at you and laughs and says, even if you kill me here, the town is finished. Behold my contingency. A slime large enough to destroy the entire town. You'll never stop it.
No, we just have to go kill it after we kill you.
That's very, very short-term thinking when you haven't finished what you started.
Well, yes, one thing at a time, but one thing at
Wait
a
until I
time.
catch up to you.
Slimes are slow, so we can catch up to it.
My God, what's wrong with your dog?
Probably. I think
Dying?
he's having a dream.
She's going to step again as her second action. And she's going to use Quick Bomber to do another Bottled Lightning. So 6 electricity to Jathal, and then 2 splash damage to Langley and Jathal. Loser.
Say your prayers.
I have
Damn.
said my prayers to my poor dead mother. If anything happened to her remains, I wouldn't forgive myself. That's why I enshrined her.
No.
Oh
miss.
yeah, we took a good look.
I'm sorry, what?
Bam.
It looked like a chest.
I can't believe you defiled my dead mother's remains!
Oh no, we just opened it up, saw it was remains, put goes away.
That's defiling! How would you feel if someone opened up your mother's grave? What kind of people are
She's
you?
not dead yet. And then of course there was the whole water shark thing.
You killed my pet water shark, you barbarian, Langley!
It attacked us.
What about my beloved Pergy? Did you at least leave him alive?
Well, we didn't kill him. He suddenly started dying out
You
of
killed
nowhere. We have no idea
Pergy
why.
too, you
No, he
bastards.
didn't. It started. Suddenly, it just spasmed and started exploding in gore.
Langley.
Something about like disobeying your orders or something.
I hope she doesn't notice the Pergy necklace that I'm wearing.
Langley take their movement here,
Okay.
flank with the individual,
Yep.
and with their fist, attempt to knock them out.
Okay. Miss. And that will make you visible, sir.
Yep. Let's try that again.
Miss. As she
Ugh,
dodges, deflecting with her bracers again.
I didn't want to hurt you. I realize it sounds pretty shitty sometimes.
It is shitty. You as a goblin should know that more than anyone.
That's why we have to make it better ourselves, but not the way you're doing it.
I'm going to make it dead. Zell, I'm
That's
going
not
to need
better,
a
that's dead.
DC 13 flat check.
Anybody got a hero point?
I don't.
I'm out.
That's
Ooh,
16.
you moved to dying too.
You got 2 rounds now.
Jathal,
I'm gonna walk up.
Don't do it.
and-
they disgraced an elven woman. A woman who sacrificed her life to help them. Damn dirty druids. Damn dirty townies. What would you have done?
Hey, don't talk about my cat.
I just sort of
Your
left him
dog
there.
is talking again. Oh my god. I think all the rage that you directed at your wife is coming out at this woman.
This
So,
time I actually roll for crit.
how do you do it?
Just take off her head. Oh,
All right,
look at
you decapitate her as her head rolls down and her body slumps. But that slime is
first-
making its way to town.
And we have a druid who's currently on the floor too.
Yeah?
Do we have any more? Do we have any more healing
Yes.
potions?
Loser.
But she may have one.
We're still in combat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Take 2 actions up here.
Yeah.
1 action to throw the dog over my shoulder.
Okay.
And my
Langley.
Right. I'm going to interact with the body to take the last life elixir off her, or is that the same one I took off of her?
It's 2 extra ones, and you have
Okay.
yep. She has 2 on her.
I'll take one of them.
Okay. You should be able to
All right,
interact with the body now.
Yeah. I'll take one of them, and then I will rush. Yeah, that's my full move, unfortunately. 25 and 25.
Yep.
I can do math. Where? Oh yeah, okay. I see. I was looking for my speed. I was like, is it not just? Is it not more, or am I crazy? Yeah, that's my movement.
Mm-hmm. All right, Zell, DC 12. Flat check. All right, you're at
That looks
dying
like
3.
13. That looks like 13.
No, it doesn't. 5 is not
It was around a
13.
corner.
I'm clearly displaying this on live stream. 5 is not 13. Jathal.
I am going to take a look at this corpse and well, there's the merchant's guile.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the consumables have all been taken pretty much.
There's 1 elixir of life left.
Didn't he just grab it?
There were
2.
3 elixirs of
Okay.
life to begin with. 1 was used on you. 1 was taken by Langley just now, and there's 1 still on the body.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and take that, and then well, I guess first I'm going to sheathe my sword.
Okay, that's 1 action.
Right. Take the elixir of life, and I think I'm going to drink it since I'm only at 6 health.
All right, go ahead and interact with the body. You can take it off. And now you can use it for a 3rd action.
All right, and that is my turn.
All right, loser.
Delay.
Oh, shit. I don't know what I can do with this dog body.
No. 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 No.
This unconscious dog talks a lot.
You know what? I'm gonna throw the dog body towards the giant toddler.
Okay.
How far can I throw things?
No.
You can throw it half your strength.
Don't kill me.
You can throw it half your strength.
All right, so I can throw it 10. I'm gonna throw him 10 feet.
Okay. All right, falling 10 feet means you take half the fall distance in damage, which means you take 5 damage, which is 1 more death thingy.
Yeah.
Yes.
He died.
No, seriously, yeah.
You'll be at 3, right?
No,
He's at 3 right now.
I'm
That would
already
put
at
him at
3,
4.
man.
I have
And
nothing
you
to
have the
help you
healing
with.
potion. You can delay. That's all you do. Nothing. You do nothing.
Oh my god.
You know,
Here's
you
the
know,
goblin running up with a health potion. So.
You can do nothing.
I'm
help.
heavily considering this now because you know how many times do you listen to me when I tell you not to do something?
And how many times have I saved you? Healing you all the time.
You left me dead last fight.
Are we going to take the one instance
Actually,
over
I
the
did
many?
it. I popped you back up.
I moved 5 feet and then just end my turn.
Okay.
Langley moves 5 feet and
Okay.
uses the potion.
I have him on my damn shoulder. I moved him to you.
Oh, it's fine.
It's
I wanted to step there anyway.
all right. All right. Now that you're
I'll just
all
click the
conscious.
3d6.
Yep.
1 second, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm going to grab the key to the doors off of the corpse.
I can see.
All right.
Now I
Well,
expect you to heal every single time. If I'm down and you cast Crushing Rock, I'm gonna scream.
I kept you alive. I popped you up
This dog is
Which way
talking.
did the slime run?
because I'm back up.
Bark, bark.
You're
bark.
still in dog form.
All right, what was the question?
Which way did the slime go?
It went towards town. It's definitely going towards town. It's a big one of those alchemical drudges you fought, or excuse me, you didn't fight. You set on fire in that cave.
I'm gonna start running to town.
Okay.
I'm gonna take this alchemist fire.
Yep. You
All
can
six
take
of-
any. You
I'll
can take
take the
anything you
dagger.
want.
Slime, fire, slime, hate fire.
All right. Are you ready? Are you ready for me to move you, or do you still want to loot?
Hang on.
Still looting? Just let me know
Taking
when.
those platinum pieces before
Just-
we run.
Yep, that's fine. Just let me know when you stop looting. It's just like town's in mortal peril, but you're just literally stripping this woman. It's like, okay.
Whoa,
okay.
whoa! We're not all Jathal here.
All he took was the key
Oh.
and the healing.
You cut her chest open just to be.
The world is suffering from a shortage of perfect breasts, and I think I know why. Slashes you across the chest. All right, are we
That
done?
and the rogue who couldn't get his hands into her pockets and was just feeling her up at that point.
It worked. You got the potions. Are we done? Are we done looting?
Teleport.
Teleport. Okay.
I think I'll drink my potion. I got more me.
So you're running back to town and whatnot to inform them that danger is indeed coming. I mean, what are you going to do? How are you getting there? I mean, like, do you want to try calling the vestiges of the forest to come to your aid? Are you using some ancestry or perhaps one of the bonus feats that I gave you before because I'm a nice DM, or are you using something else?
I'm gonna be using the wilderness bottle to help us get through down to out of the mountains at least.
Okay.
See if I can use my Druidic language to call some. What's available here, around here that can.
Well,
carry
not
us up?
bears. I can tell you that.
Well, as long as they don't have cocaine.
Yes. Well, you have that fiery leopard that you left alive in the cages. That's available.
If only we had the water shark to take us down the river.
You guys can hold on to me.
okay, sounds like a plan.
Shapeshift into shark
Okay, you shapeshift into a shark and you start
on the water.
Yeah, I know. Everyone shark surfs all the way down to town, and you're just ahead of this thing. It's gaining speed and mass at an alarming rate, and you get back to town, and like, people are very unsuspecting. A couple people have spotted it so far, but others are just like very confused as to what's happening. Some people are already panicking.
Are we sure we got here just in time? Because with him being prone, we're probably moving half speed, right?
Oh, sorry.
Well, of course he was prone. He's a shark going
Yeah.
in the water.
Yeah.
Actually, shark don't have feet, so.
Yeah, if he's prone, he's dead.
My God.
He's not moving. He's got to breathe somehow. Or is that getting too realistic now?
It's whatever you want it to be, sir. I can only go along with what you say. Tony, did you put the cursor over your eye so it could look like you have a monocle?
Maybe.
It was perfect too.
Like at this angle, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Almost.
Yeah.
Just look at this. Look at his stream, and you'll be able to line it up from there.
Oh my god.
You know, I'll just reduce my mouse to a crawl, and there I have it.
So what's gonna happen?
We're back in town before the slime is. How far away is the slime?
It's about half a mile away.
We have
But
an
it's gained a lot of mass. I would say you have about a half hour.
Oh, so let's heal up then. Battle medicine for everybody.
It's not going to be a fight. There's no way you can fight that thing.
You have to evacuate the town. I think that's the best way. Or, hear me out. We talk to an alchemist in town, and then figure out how do we deal with an alchemical amalgamation. We have a whole
We have a bunch of
factory.
boats.
Is it coming from the south?
Nope, it's coming from where you cross the river.
The north. Okay. I make a mad dash to what's that Creed person's name? Targon at the Apothecary.
Yep.
And I inform him of what the town's about to endure. Is there anything that can stop a chemical reaction like that at all?
Yes. We need baking soda and vinegar.
Do we have enough of that here?
No, we don't have it in that quantity.
How
What about fire?
Fire would work. You could expel all the potential energy. It would be a very big fire. I mean, it would be enough to basically melt a mountain. It might be dangerous.
I got 6 bottles of alchemist fire.
And we do have a few of them that we picked up. I mean, I show the 5 that I have on my own person.
If we set the fields on fire, can we stop the slime?
I was thinking more of the bridge that was the connecting point across the river it would have to cross. Do we have to set the fields on fire?
No, we don't have to set the field
I mean,
on
I was
fire.
thinking about running
Slime
up to
can
the
go
bridge
through
and,
water, can it?
It might just get flushed down the current
What's the
if it's
most
strong
direct
enough.
point?
I
It's the
don't
most direct
know.
point.
Okay.
And at least slow
So-
it down. Crossing the water.
The fields
Is that a
are all we
road?
have.
Is that a rope bridge?
Yeah.
No, that's a wooden bridge. Wood and stone.
Oh, well, we can just break it apart.
Bridges can be rebuilt pretty good, comparatively easily.
I know, but why waste the alchemist fires on burning the bridge when you can just break it apart if it's wood?
Yeah, but I could still probably get.
I guess
over
it'll depend on how quickly we can break it out versus how quickly it'll burn.
If
Right,
only
break
there
the-
were a library of information that could tell you things about what she created.
Oh my god, we left the books!
So anyway,
Nothing we can do about it now. It's too late to go get the books.
do you want to shark back there? We might be faster than the alchemist amalgamation.
At this point, we should just try to slow the slime down.
All right.
So,
Like
how do
person-
you help Loser try and take apart the bridge?
Yeah, one person can if Zenith wants to swim back and see if he can get the information.
It's 30 bulk.
Ye-
And it will
think
take
any of us
1
have-
hour. It will take 1 hour to utilize the information.
Yeah, we don't have the time for that. We have
I'm
to
gonna, I'm gonna
do it
swim
now.
down to the bottom of the river and start hacking away at the support beams for the bridge.
All right. Oh, as soon as Targon sees you do this, he goes back into town and rings the little bell and says, "Everyone, come to the bridge. Help, please. We need you. Bring your tools. Bring everything." And there is like all these people, every able-bodied man and woman and child is coming along and help you deconstruct the bridge.
Nice. Didn't even know the town would help.
They very much want to help because they don't know what's happening, and you've been helping them this entire time.
So how quickly can we disassemble the bridge or break it apart so it falls into the river?
It takes 10 minutes, and you're able to deconstruct the bridge, so it is no longer usable.
Okay, so we got 20 minutes to heal up.
Pretty good. You all can start healing up while I help the civilians take down the bridge
You know,
for
it
the
takes
first
me around.
10 minutes.
No, it's still the same day. We're still immune to battle medicine.
It's
Oh.
no, it's 1 hour, not 1 day.
No, battle medicine is you're
No.
immune for a day. Once a day.
Treat wounds
Oh,
is
it
every
is.
10 minutes.
So yeah. So I'm going to treat wounds myself.
Here's the first one then, regular.
Again, you're not going to fight this thing. There's no way to fight it.
20 minutes left then.
Yeah, you bandage yourselves up, and you can see this thing getting bigger and bigger. It's accumulating more mass.
Oh.
So if we burn the
After you,
trees, will it stop its mass from growing?
I don't know, Tergon says.
Oh,
But once it hits the river, let's start throwing alchemist fires at it. So you can burn off the mass while it works its way across.
We could set a trail and explode it as it goes past it. Just light it.
did anybody steal the bottles of lightning?
No.
I did.
Okay.
Well, when it's in the river, throw the lightning on it. But hopefully it doesn't evolve into a thunderstorm.
It's gonna need more than that though.
And when were you going to include me in your little plan,
Oh god.
I thought you followed us along, see?
Oh, I thought we lost you.
This is why we can't communicate.
Wait. Do we still have the porridge?
I think so. I don't know. Actually, I wasn't here for the porridge, so I don't know what that is.
Wait.
Is that's like
Yes,
that
is true.
You have an entire barrel of it back at Hallowed's place.
I wonder if the slime would start decomposing from the inside out if it eats that porridge.
I thought it was just a choking.
It's poison.
I thought it just inflamed his throat and closed it up. Allergic reaction.
I thought it was just like a poison, not an allergic reaction because it killed multiple people. I don't think multiple people are allergic to porridge.
I think
We
multiple
tried
people
bloodletting.
contributed to the death.
We tried bloodletting so he can way can be free.
what a fucking idiot! Who would even think of something like that?
Well, it was some monkey that we had in our party.
This is why you have to trust goblins only.
We've got to think of something, guys.
We're good at burning things, so that's one option.
Can we just have our Pathfinder yell at that thing to go away?
Sione says that slimes don't have any intelligence.
Can our druid create a bigger canyon here by crushing rock around the river so that the slime just can't even come near the town?
Not in time.
Okay, I think destroying the bridge is definitely the way.
We already did. We had 20 minutes left to figure out something to either slow it down or stop it entirely.
No, we got 10 minutes because then we healed up.
Oh yeah, 10 minutes, because it's eating the forest and it's gaining mass and it's getting bigger and bigger by the moment. Where's the Fire Nation when you need one?
Let's think.
What if we salt the roads? No, well, no, that's not. It's not like it's ice.
It's a slime, not a snail.
Yeah, I was thinking on the premise of a snail.
What about
I'm
using
gonna-
that ring and blowing up the Plaguestone?
Did
Would that
anyone
be
take
big
the
enough?
ring?
I did.
Is there a Plaguestone?
We moved the
It's in the center
Plaguestone.
of town.
How about we have
Its
everybody
stone
move the
result in the
Plaguestone?
destruction of town.
Wait a minute.
Isn't there another one?
Yes,
Can't
How
we
about we
freeze
move
Sione
the
it?
says.
Plaguestone?
Yes, there was the proto plague stone. That's brilliant, Langley.
I think we should do that.
So now we just need to convince it to go over to that thing and then hit it with the ring.
Yes.
Wasn't it past the cocaine bear?
It
Yes.
was.
Oh, you mean Snowy? He and
Oh,
I
no.
go way back.
Oh.
He's a good bear. He just got into some bad stuff, probably because of that Villery character. But now that Villery's gone, they should be completely out of their grasp. You know,
He was a
that's how magical
recovering.
cocaine works.
He was a recovering drug addict.
You relapsed.
Oh well, let's
You
go
gotta
see
take
him. He'll be
some-
happy to see
he
me.
relapsed and decided that he had the munchies for kobold.
No, it was fresh toad.
What do you mean munchies? He doesn't. He's on a strictly berry diet. Kobold. Hey, let's just go see him. He'll be happy to see us.
Oh my god.
And Langley will swim across the river.
Okay.
And
Isn't it down
Actually-
here at the old shrine?
no, is it? Yeah, that's where it is,
I
right?
got
Yeah.
my money. Peace out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, but
Who has the ring? Who has the ring?
Please.
I have it.
Okay.
I have it.
Game plan is Langley will take the alchemist fire and lead it down this road if possible, down to the old shrine away from the town. I think I have enough speed, or at least more speed than most people in this party to outrun this slime.
Okay.
How's that
I
sound to
could
everyone?
Transform
It
into
moves
a
at
bear.
quarter snail speed a minute.
I can transform into a bear, and we can just put it on my back and bring it to it.
Okay.
Wait,
Or we got a wagon either way.
if we explode the slime, won't it just spread everywhere and create more slimes?
We can stomp them out.
It'll be easier to deal with a bunch of smaller signs than one giant sign.
Okay, we'll try it that way.
And this is going to be a big explosion.
Yeah,
Not
Millions
as
of
big as
slimes
using the main
everywhere.
plague stone, so the town should survive it, hopefully.
Big bada boom.
All right. Is this the plan?
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go into
we're gonna-
town and ring the bell and say, "Everybody, get to your basements."
They
Get
do
the
as they're
wagon.
instructed.
Get the
I'm
wagon,
gonna
load up the
Help
Plaguestone.
Langley try and divert the since I have a 30-foot movement speed. I'm going to help Langley try and divert the slime over towards the old shrine.
Yeah. It'll
We-
follow.
we
It'll
could-
follow to wherever it can gain the most mass, and since you removed the people, it's going to follow the closest thing it
Us.
regards as food.
Just Paul and Sione standing right next to the bridge. They're the closest thing for food.
Yep. Sione will assist you in any way she can. All right. And as it starts to cross the river and Langley diverts it down the road.
I tie a rope to the ring, put one end of the rope around the statue, and then I'll transform it into a bird. And as I fly away, it should touch the statue.
Okay, that sounds highly complicated, but all right. I would have just used
Well-
Mage Hand.
Yeah, we
I
could
don't have
use
that.
Mage Hand to just touch it to the stone, or if you're a bird, why not fly above the stone and then drop it onto the stone?
Yeah, like
Well,
you're
I have to
pooping.
aim.
You have such precision when you poop.
I'd rather just fly and guarantee it than try to aim.
But it's
So you're-
basically a statue. You're gonna hit it no matter what.
You're trying to kamikaze it at this point.
It's not this complicated. You're making it complicated. So while Langley is diverting it, you're setting up this elaborate plan that doesn't need to be as elaborate, yes? And Langley, as you're doing your diversion, you're seeing it's absorbing a lot of the water and growing even more in mass.
Oh boy. Maybe the bridge destroying was not the right way.
And it starts crossing the field, and it starts to absorb parts of the road in the field, but it follows you down towards the old shrine.
Okay. As it's following, I'm gonna test one thing by throwing one alchemist fire
Okay.
at the creature and see if it reduces mass as it burns away.
All right. It absorbs the alchemist fire as you throw into it, and whatever chemical reaction happened inside of the slime you cannot observe.
Okay. I start running then.
Okay. And it starts making its way down towards the old shrine.
And I make my goblin noises to let them know that the British are coming, the British are coming.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. The bird just spins in place.
Over here.
Oh yeah, I forgot to grab my bow back. Oh well.
Nah, he'll be fine. He can smell alchemical coke nonsense miles away, so he's probably long gone out of this forest.
Yep. So at this
But
point,
yeah.
you've led it down to the old shrine, and it is close enough in proximity for you to do your thing.
Fly, fools! It's time for Druid tactics.
Oh
You
god.
gotta get away from it.
Yep, everyone will get away. Don't worry about your tokens. You said what you were going to do.
I stayed in town drinking.
Okay. Everyone's in the basement. They can't stop you.
I know this
People-
is mine.
He pulled what's that one movie with Simon Pegg? World's End. Just go around Folly throwing every tavern to drink, but there's only one tavern.
Yes.
Shaun of the Dead?
No, at the World's End. That's the other Simon Pegg.
I was thinking Shaun of the Dead as well. Yes, with the Winchester.
Because that's usually the first one people think of.
Well,
All right.
I mean, the one bar they go to, the only one they think of.
True enough.
Okay.
True enough.
So this is it.
This is it. What are you doing, children? Why are you
Roll the
doing
damages.
things? Why you don't need to make a roll. This is all theater of the mind.
I like to imagine Langley rushes through the forest to the point where everyone can see the mass of this gelatin creature, and to block off certain routes, just throwing alchemist fire on the dry road so they avoid the fire and fall towards me. And they get to the old proto Plaguestone.
Mm-hmm.
And as it gets closer, Langley would use the Mistform Elixir in their inventory, and just essentially get close to the Plaguestone to hide it from its non-view,
Mm-hmm.
and let it get closer and closer to me to the point where I await the creature to touch the Plaguestone.
All right. It does indeed. It tries enveloping the Plaguestone.
And I yell, "Now!"
Okay.
Yes.
So, how do you hit the Plaguestone with the ring?
Let's go in a dive bomb and just let out a quack.
Complicated. So, When the ring touches the Plaguestone, it erupts in a huge explosion as the alchemical mixture that Vilry sealed within it now reacts with the alchemical mixture that is the drudge, and something wondrous happens. As it explodes and erupts in a geyser fountain and spreads all over Etrin's Folly, the warm, nourishing rain begins to heal the farmland, and you start seeing life spring up all around you as the green of the trees looks greener, the grass looks thicker, and all the farmland seems to be fertilized in some fashion.
So I guess it's true. Electric lights. This is what plants crave.
This land of undeath.
Yeah, and it's just raining these chemicals.
Is it
Almost-
pesticide?
Almost makes me wonder what would have happened if we had used it on the main stone in town. Almost.
You
Yeah,
don't want
but-
to take that risk.
But you can see the chemicals are everywhere now. And it doesn't seem to be inherently negative. In fact, it seems to be somewhat positive.
This is amazing. Snowy would love to see this. I wonder if he'll come back into the forest.
My God! But yeah, after another 10 minutes, the chemical rain ceases.
What's left of the Islam?
Nothing.
I
The
think
rain was
Langley,
the slime.
Oh, true.
I think Langley would rush into town to see how this town is.
Yep.
Jathal is going to wander off trying to escape his life.
You can already see her on horseback pursuing her husband. And she says, like, "Get back here! You're not slipping away this time!"
I thought he was always served papers.
He's now making his way to the mountains to try to lose her in the mountains.
Oh God, it makes sense because that's the one place her horse can't go.
And he now has that feat for moving around through the mountains better.
All right, so what you're gonna leave the people in their basements all night? What you doing?
Start ringing the bell.
Okay. Yep, they start coming out and they notice everything's kind of coated in some weird goo and whatnot, and they see like all the farmland and everything is back up to snuff and actually thriving. And they just look at you and go like, what happened? Where was that? What happened to that terrible thing? Where is Vilry? What's going on?
We detonated the stone, and thus destroying the master. And the chemical reaction is what's left of the farmland. It looks like it started healing the land.
So, druid magic?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, the druids made good on their promise after all. It was a good thing we burned that witch back then.
Yes. It worked out in the end.
We should burn another witch. And they point over to Sione and they start all congregating around her.
I immediately throw down an alchemist fire before they even get any closer to them. This is the reason why your town was plagued, because you burned someone that was trying to help you.
But lottery.
I chant with them, burn the witch.
So we shouldn't be burning magic users?
No.
But why?
Because the kids will come back and send a giant slime after you.
That's a cliche revenge plot. I don't like that.
It's always the spawn of the spawn.
So, do you explain to them what happened with Villery and why she wanted revenge and everything, or you just...
Yeah, I go down the whole
we go.
rigmarole.
How she set up all these plotting over the years, killing off the people that found out.
Oh god, how awful. So what you're saying is we should burn all alchemists, and then they turn on Torgon. Burn the alchemist, yes!
No. Stop burning people. Just work in harmony. God. Do you have to learn from a goblin how to do this? You people are weird.
Well, we've tried everything else, and nothing's worked. I mean, maybe we could do it your way. And they all look very ashamed of themselves.
You know what? Everyone here has to make this town better. Everyone I look towards. That the
Taldor
what
Knights
is it?
people.
Yeah, the Taldor Knights people.
Especially them.
Or else there'll be another one of those things, and I won't be the one to save you.
Yeah, the goblin is right. Yeah, he's absolutely right. Make Taldor great again. Yeah!
No!
No. How about just make
Langley,
Taldor great?
Langley just runs out the town. I hate it.
Okay, that's 2 of you. What are the other 3 doing?
I'm
How
running.
about, how about we make peace with the goblins since they helped us?
Yes, burn the goblins. I agree. That's 3 people gone.
Oh god.
That's 4 gone. Sione's also going to leave. This town is just no. All right. So what did you think of Fall of Plaguestone? Was it everything you wanted?
We chose the bad
Fantastic.
ending. We should have let it go. And burn.
She wanted
We
revenge
chose the
for a
bad ending.
reason, you know.
It's a fantastic end to a fantastic venture. I find it
So-
hilarious still.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. So why don't we go down the line and do best and worst, starting with Kantaro.
Oh, that's good. That's a tough one. We had lots of fun times.
The quits.
So many quips. In particular, was Druid Tactics. I think that was the best. Was Druid? Tactics.
Yeah.
That was Chat GPT. That was not me.
It
No,
still
it
worked out.
was, you were the one who brought up Chat GPT.
It was Bramble GPT.
Bramble GPT. It was Bramble Personality Chat GPT.
As for worst, it's just some of the things that happened that felt like were really that the module was, more or less designed, like, despite being a first level character, it was like you need to be a min-maxed party in order to survive. Because
Oh, that bear
That's-
hit like a
with the bear
truck.
doing a crit with
Yeah.
an insta kill off my kobold. I mean, even if he had been at full health, it would have insta killed him because it did 40
Gordon,
damage.
we
He
advised
had back to
against
like 15.
the bear fight. You
Yeah,
went in.
We did.
I didn't go in. I was trying to sneak
That was-
around. Someone else triggered the
That
bear.
was me with the stone.
Yeah. Yeah,
I didn't
Distracting
trigger the
him.
bear. Someone else triggered the bear. It decided that I was bite sized, and then it swallowed me whole.
You were my son.
I paid for it.
and then you got a wife out of it.
I'm trying to run from. But that's but yeah, it seems like I mean that's not the only fight we ended up having to run from.
Also, that poison DC. Whoo.
Yes, the poison DC was extremely unfair because it was meant to kill a -1 NPC. I didn't think that a PC would actually willingly eat it after they saw someone die from it.
They don't know players that well.
And the same sentence was, dwarves have poison resist. I'll be fine. 6 rounds later.
I'm crying, Gordon.
He was never to be heard from ever again.
Oh, also the trap house.
Yep. All right, Zell, best and worst.
Oh, definitely druid tactics happening. But outside of that, it probably had to be Hello?
Yeah.
Did you cut out?
yeah, sorry about that. Where was I? Druid tactics, and also everyone just basically flopping on the ground. Next thing, the bot back up, then they flop down on the ground again, then they're back up again.
Yeah, that does happen in Pathfinder. I mean, you gotta be prepared because these are lethal encounters, even the ones that seem easy. I mean, look at the amalgamation. That was 4 different people put together.
That guy got taken down quick, but he also took down us quick.
Yes.
I think also the bar scene was kind of neat. Everyone
The
just
bar
kind of
scene-
going crazy.
The bar scene was completely you guys. I just went along with it.
Yeah.
All right, Lou, best and worst.
The best was the second time we encountered Cocaine Bear.
Okay.
Much easier, much more controlled, and he
Mhm.
went down pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
Like he put up enough resistance where it put us in danger, but it was like a good amount of danger where it didn't feel too overpowered.
Level 1 versus level 2.
Yeah, but the worst part of it was the when we first encountered him and we decided to throw a rock at the fucking bear that is snorting cocaine over there.
There's supposed to be a distraction to go to the other bush.
Yeah, animals don't think like people. To go look at the distraction, they go for wherever it comes from. That's all I got.
All right. Tony, best and worst.
The best. That's a broad one. I think every session brought something impactful to not only me but the group as a whole. Especially you teaching a new player how to play Pathfinder, as well as us learning a bit more about Pathfinder in the sense that we should start doing exploratory actions more, or we should start doing certain in-game mechanics that help us not only as we're in combat, as well as we're exploring the world and the setting. But for this campaign in particular, I think my favorite part definitely had to be the collapsing building.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was just avoidable, and me in my head, I'm like, we could just not go inside for a second and just think about this. But to see it go Polaroid was still hilarious to me. Worse, huh? I don't think I necessarily have any negative thoughts to this campaign.
It doesn't have
But
to be negative, but it's just what you thought was the worst.
Over to toned.
Definitely the one shot to Taro's Cobalt. That had to be like the. I was like, oh no! I've played with this character for so long.
Yeah. All right, so
I've seen this character grow.
That's why it's impactful.
It's only the second session or so, and then jump.
Yep, that's why it's impactful. So I'm hearing a lot of the same things. I heard Druid Tactics and the Bear. Those two things came up a lot, and I'm glad we had some memorable moments.
Not that the bear was terrible, because I find the idea of adventures going against actual nature because they think they could take it on the world. It's fantastic, and just like, all right, cool.
I was mad. It was just it's like, here's something that we're supposed to be able to go to at level 1, and it's like,
right.
I eat you. I can one shot anyone in the party with just
you
one.
You had a druid that could use diplomacy. Use a diplomacy check with a nature rock. But it's not my place to say that. I have to let you do what you want.
Which ended up with the best memory.
Yes. So I'm glad no one has any hard feelings about it. I do regret that it was a character death, but I'm glad you all enjoyed the game. That's fantastic. This was, quite frankly, one of my least favorite modules till we played it, and I think we did some good things with it. The best for me had to have been Halid, when you all discovered that he had tied his shoelaces in executioner's knots, like he tied his noose, and you guys just didn't get it because he was a military guy. The worst for me was the bar scene, because I kept feeding into it and it just kept going downhill from there, and I'm going like, oh dear God.
It all started with the kobold just wanting to ask for information, apparently rolling in that one.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden everyone's angry at him.
The bar scene is the only thing I would have changed about this game. The only thing. So, please tell me, each in turn or all at once, it's up to you, what sort of campaign do you want to play next?
I'm good for just about anything. I want to try out that uplifted bear barbarian that I was making.
There was this one campaign, something with a tower with different levels that you can teleport to as you get deeper and deeper.
Do you mean the Emerald Spire or something like that? That's a Pathfinder 1.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah, Emerald Spire is a Pathfinder 1. That would take some adjusting to do, and that is a 1 through 20 campaign gauntlet style. I don't think we can do that with a new group or with this many people, but I can try something similar if you'd like.
It sounds fun. Just a big dungeon crawl, having to figure out how much resources we have to use until we can get to the next rest area.
All right, so you want a big dungeon crawl?
I'm fine with it. I don't know, but if no one else is, that's fine. It's like
Luzo and Tony.
Next campaign.
Dungeon crawl, or
do you want your political intrigue and stuff and mystery? I thought that's what you guys wanted. That's why I'm asking.
I like the idea of like espionage within a political party.
Okay.
Is it what is it called? Adventure paths?
Yes.
I know we're doing Strength of Thousands right now. Extinction's Curse. What is that?
That is the circus game.
Okay.
I promised Quaid that I'd run that for him, and we were at
Okay.
Module 3, so I can't run that without him, unfortunately.
That's more than fine.
Oh, I got it. Kingmaker.
Kingmaker's way
Is
too
that-
freaking long. Kingmaker is way, way too long and way, way too big for this group. Like, if
About 2 years.
if Meow were to come here, like, during a session, she'd have no idea what to fucking do.
How about Agents of Edgewatch?
Agents of Edgewatch takes place in Absalon, which is a bit overwhelming for new people.
Gotcha.
Also, you're not allowed to use lethal actions of any kind or use lethal weaponry.
Got it.
Yeah.
We can always give the circus a try. Extinction Curse.
It can't without Quaid.
I've Quaid.
And we would start at Module 3 because that's where he left off.
What is Stolen Fate?
Stolen Fate is the new one out that is like the old Pathfinder 1st Edition Harrowing deck one, where basically the 55 tarot cards of the Harrowing deck get like animated or whatever. Think like Card Captor Sakura.
Oh, that's okay. You said the key phrase.
Yeah.
How's Quest for Frozen Flame?
Quest for Frozen Flame is a 3 thing adventure path. It's pretty short. Basically, you would play in a barbarian tribe, and that barbarian tribe would basically be your home and family, and you'd be competing with other barbarians to get this, magical item or whatnot. Think Fire and Ice, Song of Fire and Ice, and all those 1980s, 1970s, cartoons that used extreme graphical violence and sexuality, like heavy metal and stuff, and that kind of tone and feeling.
Okay. Or we could go arena style. Fist of Ruby Phoenix.
We could do Fist of the Ruby Phoenix. I have done that before, and it's been long enough that I'm willing to try it again. However, you would start at level 11. Is that too much for you? Because you'll go right to level 20. I mean, for newer
11's like the
players,
sweet spot.
right? But for newer players like Meow, that's going to be overwhelming. I'm willing to do it though. I have all the stuff. I have all the stuff ready to go and already prepped, and I've done it. I've done it before. I could refine it, in fact.
It's possible. We could do like a one shot with our characters to see if, like, at a lower level, maybe like 8 or something, then going straight into this with those characters.
So you want to use these characters for the Ruby Phoenix tournament?
We could use these characters or start like a fresh character, level 8,
Okay.
just a one shot, then move that straight into Fist.
All right. So you want to do a mid-level adventure one-shot. Is what you're
so
asking
everyone,
first.
so when everyone gets the mechanics down, and then jump into this.
Okay, because
we should also ask Mia, because in particular, if we're planning on going to a higher level campaign, even the one shot, we should get Meow's thoughts on it, considering that she's going to be the one with having the most trouble.
and she's only played for about 2 or 3 sessions, and she's still had a lot of questions, so I don't want to overwhelm.
So I do think that the 1 to 20 dungeon crawl would work, because then she'd be, starting, or even if it starts at like level 3, like how we are currently, just start going up and get her used to the mechanics.
Sure. And she said she had a feline bard or catfolk bard. That would be a good place to start. So you want to start new campaign at level 3 and basically go from there, just so you can feel around and get a handle on things. I can do that.
I think that would be a fairly good compromise because Snow's already somewhat gotten like up to how we are now. And that's if Snow can keep making it. I mean, yeah, she had plans for today, but
Yeah.
So let's talk to like Snow during the week. Maybe
Yeah,
have a session like -1 next week to bring her in on what kind of idea for the next
Yeah,
campaign.
that's fine. I'll have some stuff prepared for you because I have something in mind that I was going to use for newer players. We'll go to Taldor in the village of or the town of Emberbrook, and we'll do Shrine of Elemental Chaos.
Good plan.
All right. So,
Yeah,
do you want
sounds
fresh
fun.
characters, or do you want me to import these characters?
Which character?
I'm probably going to, since you now have the uplifted bear stats in, I'm probably going to finish my bear barbarian.
Yes. Thank you for reminding me.
And,
I'll have those loaded into the compendium as well.
Yeah, I'll finish that up on session 0 and then probably use that.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you all enjoyed it, and thank you for the
Yeah,
time
thank you.
off. I really needed it. I got a lot done.
I'm just glad that, hey, if you need a break for your mental health, that's fine. Just let us know.
I only ask for one break during the year. I take 1 month off, and I run campaigns and whatnot and games throughout the other 11.
Don't forget about Christmas time.
Christmas time, I have to take off because people spend that time with family. I don't run games during that time because I don't want them to feel that they're taking away time from their loved ones. The same goes for Thanksgiving. I always offer to run on Thanksgiving, though, because not everyone has the same plans. Same with New Year's.
All right. Well, see you guys next week or
Yep.
whenever we manage to